Okay, there we go. Now I'm recording. Okay. So your contract opens with Vampy saying, "Now I'm recording." Anyway, so yes, you all travel to where the local teleportation circle is, I guess, and there you find Merlin. This, is about 20 years old, human, has a bit of grayish hair and a smart look on his face, and yeah, you approach him. He says, "Oh, hello. You must be Silver's friends, right?"
Yes, I think we are. Which one of us has the tickets?
I don't know which one of you
I
has
think I left them back at the bar. Oh no, here they are in my pocket.
Ah, yes. I mean, you are probably gonna need the tickets. I mean, I'm pretty sure Silver told you about, the whole opera business in Justinia. And he kind
She
of gives him
didn't
like an
really
awkward
say
smile,
much at
like
all.
there's something kind of weird about going to the opera in Justinia, I guess.
Are we changing when we get there, or are we dressed in our opera gear
Well,
prior?
I'd imagine that we would dress prior.
Silver did tell you that you would be arriving in the morning in Justinia, and the opera is in the evening.
Splendid.
So are you all going dressed all fancy-smancy into the city the whole day?
I
No,
guess.
I have smarter clothes in a bag of holding.
Now, guys, come on. Right, if we're going to do something fancy, let's make a day of it.
I think
I
so.
agree. And Joe was asking for a girls' night.
Okay, what are we going to
She-
take? How much money are we taking? Are we taking our armor? Should we take our armor?
Well, I'm not taking my armor. I don't have any.
What's
Neither
armor?
does Dink, does he?
No,
Isn't
Dink
your
doesn't wear
armor
armor,
the
but
body
Dink is
you're
wearing
in?
clothes for the first time ever. So he's
Does
wearing
Dank
more than
look
normal.
smart in an ill-fitting suit?
No. Look at the gif I put up. That's how Denk's looking right now.
Adam, Joe, would you mind keeping my mithril armor in your bag of holding in case I would need it there for the time being?
What do you think, John? Do you think Silver comes from a rough neighbourhood that's not very nice?
I mean, I don't know about Silver. All I know is she's a noble. And frankly, that's not saying much because we have Sicilian, and we have her, and we have Albert, and it's just hard to say.
I love that you just heaped everyone in with Sicilian. It's like, we just have Sicilian.
It's true.
Do you guys want to go now? Because, we have an appointment for the teleportation circle time, and,
Oh, yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
Silver's friend,
Yeah.
but I still have to do my job. Alright.
Yeah.
I hope.
Yes,
and
let's
I
go.
hear that your train is leaving, so we should probably go to the teleportation circle now.
I've got like another 20
Headcanon.
minutes.
Headcanon, that's just like the boarding call for the teleportation circle.
It
I was
is.
just about to say.
Anyway, so you all gather around, and Merlin teleports you to Justinia. And you land in front of a great white building. In the real world, you could compare it to like Greek-style buildings. They stand around the town square where you have landed, and there is quite a hustle and bustle going around in this square. It would seem that the whole teleportation circle service is quite a big thing in Justinia, and people are gathered here for their appointments with certain magic users that will teleport them to where they need to go. You also see that the square appears to be full of only humans, maybe some other tourists, kind of like yourself, but the people who appear to be locals, they're wearing quite pastel-colored like clothing, and everyone here is human that appears to be local. More
Nice
guides, as Merlin is. They're dressed in white cloaks, and they are also appearing around the place with travelers or appearing away from this place where you guys are.
Oh, it's
Thank
well
you
fancy
for the
here.
transportation. One quick question. Do you have like a spa or a bathhouse here so we can have a girly morning together, as I am clearly a woman with a woman's voice.
All I could see is you in a busy train carriage.
Well, I mean, there's a bathhouse down the street, and then to the left that way, and he points towards the south. But yeah, do you guys know where you need to go already?
Not particularly.
As it happens, no.
We've got to go to the opera.
Okay, I have something set up, so I'll have to move the Discord out of the way, and I will attempt to see if
Yeah.
this works. I show to everyone.
Oh,
Do you see what I just showed to everyone or not?
yes.
Alright.
No!
No,
I
only
need
you
a-
guys.
I need a
Gotta
print-
remember
I need a- I
which.
need a print screen.
Can someone
Oh,
else do
yeah,
print
yes.
screening, or do you want me to do that as well? Can someone?
Uh,
Give me a sec.
Alright, sounds good.
Oh, I like the passive aggressive. Do you want me to do that as well? Good, you're learning, Vampy. Good.
I learned it from the best. Anyway, so you have your opera tickets, and on the ticket it doesn't say where you need to go. On the back it says where your seats are, but it doesn't say the location of the theater itself. And Merlin kind of shuffles his feet and he kind of mumbles to you guys. I thought Silver would have told you, but you know, music is kind of illegal here, so we have the operas in secret locations, and you need to solve the whole. There is like a secret location, and you need to solve a bunch of puzzles, which makes it more fun to go to the opera because the puzzles are, you know, that's what most people actually do the whole opera hunt for, is
That makes
for the
total
puzzles.
sense.
What,
And I
what
completely
kind of
trust you.
shitty place is this? They don't have any music. Oh.
Well, you know, they say that it distracts from the being a productive person throughout your day. So, you know, anyway, we like music anyway, so we have secret concerts, but don't tell anyone.
Shit, we must have been some like fantasy Germany. Bloody hell.
It's a good thing that the police here can't solve riddles, otherwise they'd be fucked. So is the first riddle the apple pointing towards the book? No, the book to the apple. We have to book it to the Apple shop and probably buy an iPhone and Google local opera concerts. Am I close?
I mean, I usually go with Silver, and so you know, we often go around and solve the riddles. And yeah, the first riddle is on the ticket, and you know, the police officers don't have the tickets, and they don't know that there's a riddle on the ticket to begin with. So you know, they usually don't find out. Sometimes they do, and you know, then we run away. But yeah, it'll be fun. I'm sure you guys will do fine.
Oh, right, we've got to get a book. We've got to stuff it into an apple in the middle of a crown.
It certainly looks that way. Is there any sort of royal apples around here we can shove books inside?
Do you ask Merlin?
Of course, yeah.
Well, I mean, there's an apple orchard like outside of the city, and then he kind of takes the ticket out of your hand, and he's like, "Well, that's probably not what you want to do."
No. Do tell us more.
What would it help if you shoved a book inside of an apple?
I don't know, it's what he's telling me to do.
A book of an apple, geography, maybe something geographically related.
Oh,
Let's see.
well,
I think we're focusing on the wrong part here, right? So it's an apple with a crown. So is there a type of apple that has like a royal in it? Or maybe there's a bar called the Crown and Apple. That's unlikely.
What sort of libraries do you have here?
Well, the library is right there, and he points at kind of one of the biggest buildings around the square, and you see it has a little sign on top that has a book on it to indicate that that's the library. And what did you ask about royal apples?
I'm trying to think of types of apples that have the word royal in them. All I can think is like Granny Smiths, pink ladies, gala apples. I'm sure there's one that has like a king's something in it, but I can't fucking remember.
And I mean, about royal apples, I don't know. There could be maybe some apple trees around the palace, but you're probably not gonna want to go too close to that because,
Well-
guards and the hidden opera and stuff.
You said the opera is hidden. What places has the opera been in the past?
We have it in some places around the town sometimes. We move it actually. We move the opera.
Maybe it's not necessarily a riddle, but like, when they use pictures to make a sentence.
Oh,
So it's like
I
book
mean,
down apple on a crown on an apple.
Maybe it's actually the song list, and the first song is "Book Down Apple Crown," which is an old hit from the 90s. Fucking try.
As much sense
I
as that
honestly
makes.
have nothing.
Hmm.
I also have music.
You have
So
music?
magical. Yes, I don't
Oh.
know if you guys can hear it, but it's on now.
Joe Khan.
Yes, we.
Hmm. Fuck it, I feel refined.
I
Machiavelli.
feel like I should be sipping from a whiskey pipe or something.
Whiskey,
A whiskey pipe?
It's like-
Yeah, haven't you ever a whiskey pipe or a Scotch pipe? Haven't you ever heard of them?
No?
I think people have been teasing you, Sean. A
No.
whiskey.
One. It's like it's a small round shot glass with like a pipe at the end at the bottom, and you sip whiskey and stuff through it.
So a straw in a cup.
No, it literally looks like a pipe, but it's for like whiskey and stuff.
Was this
bizarre.
a bong and you were just sipping from the top of it?
No,
I've never
I
heard of
know
that,
what
to
a
be
bong
honest.
is. A bong.
I mean, I know what the bong is.
But yeah, if you
I
guys
don't
have
even know what
Hello.
gravy is.
if you guys have any more
Hey, Tom.
questions, I really have to get to my next appointment.
Yeah. Do you
I'm
have
sure
a map,
that's
or could you tell us where to get a map of this place so we can start looking?
No, I
Do we have
don't.
somewhere where we can submit reviews for customer service? Because really, I think that you're dismissing us far too quickly. When
No.
clearly we are slow.
I mean, you have Silver's ticket, so I'm sure that she trusts you. But I can't really help you too much because what if you're like you stole the tickets from Silver's friends and you're like police people?
Police would be smarter.
Yeah, that's true.
What's a police?
Okay, you're okay. Anyway, if I look at this, I mean, a book about apples, maybe. Like that's what I would think because of the arrow, and
I'm sure there's King's Apple or something. But yeah, we'll find a book about a King's Apple.
I mean,
To the library.
okay.
Sorry, you were saying.
The book
To
depository.
the library. Oh, sorry, you were saying.
And then Merlin leaves, and as you guys kind of listen around to the people that are kind of walking around the square doing their daily business, you hear that most of them are actually talking in Sylvan, which John, you understand, and I don't think anyone else does. And it would appear that Sylvan is almost used as a common language in Verona, or at least in Justinia, for as far as you can tell. So you guys head to the library?
Fascinating.
What are they saying, John?
Definitely.
I mean, yeah, what are they saying? They're speaking about how the day is good, any sort of mood I can gather from the speech.
No, it's just like, oh, have you been to the market? Yes, I have. It's been wonderful. They've been selling the newest and freshest of fruits and vegetables. Oh, really? I should totally go there. Oh, yes, definitely. And go on to the baker on the way there. He made fresh
So basically,
bread.
Skyrim NPCs in a nutshell.
Yes.
I would like to say, actually, for people that don't have music, they have an awfully audible tone to their voice. Somewhat lyrical and majestic. I don't like them.
Poetry. Bleh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like.
Merlin, is he
Are they
gone?
singing in the streets? Or, like, is it like they seem very verbose?
Oh no, the people are just kind of walking, but they're kind of staring at you guys, mainly because of Dank. Because,
Because I'm so handsome.
well, yes, obviously. And they're kind of weirded out. They're kind of racist, basically.
Wouldn't they be
Racist
more weirded out by the
bastards.
Birdman?
Well, I thought he was an Ashimar.
I am indeed.
Or are you freaking Kara, what's it called, the Birdman?
He's an asthma that feels like an alcohol.
It's an asthma that thinks it's an Arakoa.
Hang on.
He's a furry.
Hang on.
Fucking furries.
I know, right? It's great. I mean, what?
I love that everyone's like, oh, he's a furry, he rolls an asthma. No one gives shit to Zakar or Chance.
I mean, it's a joke on him. He didn't choose it.
Yeah. Also, Asima isn't a fairy, but he thought he was a Birdman. And he's like, I'm going to buy some seed. And everyone's like, okay. Don't know why. And he's dropping all these hints that he's a bird. And it's like, you're not a bird. I don't know why you're dropping hints that you're a bird. You're not a bird.
I've watched that video so many times now.
I'm sorry, I'm back. Anyway,
Quite alright.
I was gone for just a second. Anyway, as you guys head to the library, there's a big white marble staircase as you walk up to this building. As you come inside, there's a grumpy old lady. She's kind of staring you down. She's probably the librarian. And yeah, what do you want to know? What do you want to do?
Do you have any
I
books
asked
on
her if she
Apple?
speaks common.
Oh, yes, I speak common. Not so good. Not good.
Dank, can you translate?
I'm kind of overwhelmed by the amount of books in this place, and it slightly scares me. I can't
Yeah.
really translate at the moment.
Yes, books. We books, yes.
They do books, yes.
And she smiles and nods.
Do you
How
have
old is she? Is she
Apple
like a
book-
grandma or is she just like an old woman?
She's a grandma. Yeah, like you can imagine
Oh.
her just sitting there knitting a sweater or something.
Do you,
I asked her, does
can
she
we-
have
can we-
any books on apples?
Have you guys never visited a library? You don't have to ask what books, you can just go and look.
Yes, we have books about apples. She says in Sylvan. They are up the stairs and then to the right under the A of apple. We have them sorted by what the book is about and not the author for convenience.
Thank you. And I say to the party that the books about apples are where they are, and they're sorted by the subject rather than the author.
But in Sylvan, apple begins with an F.
Yes, oddly enough, it does.
Fapple.
Well, I mean, if it would have started
What?
with an A, it would have probably been on the bottom floor, but you need to go up the stairs. To think moment. Alright, so you guys head to the books with the apples. About the apples. What do you look for?
I am going to try to make an investigation check to find any secret notes, any books that seems recently used with maybe a note in it, that sort of thing.
Alright?
I will assist. Sorry, I was trying to talk, but this guy was announcing for like 5 fucking hours over the tannoy.
Yeah, I was waiting for you to assist me, thank you.
You're
I'm
welcome.
doing guidance, I'm doing investigation. At 25.
Alright, as you look around at the different books, you actually find that one of the books has a cover that has the exact picture of the apple with the crown on it. And it appears to not actually be a book about apples at all. It's actually a book that depicts the story of an opera, an epic story, as you could say. Kind of a story about the forbidden fruit, which is why there's an apple on it, but it was clearly misjudged and put with the apple books instead.
I share that book with my compatriots, saying that I found it.
Well, Denk can't read at the best of times. I can't read Sylvan. So it looks like it's up to you, bucko.
Read
What's
us
it
the
say?
story, John.
Yes.
Make it a good one.
Sing it to us.
I mean, bucko is such a weird word coming from you, my lady.
I'm a lady. Yes. Very, very astute.
All right. John?
I read the book. Is it written in Sylvan?
Well, the title of the book is written in Sylvan, and do you want to? Well, I assume you want. The title of the book is "The Apple is as red as the sun on a Folsen," which I had to check the calendar for. Is a day in the week in our world, which is nice. And as you open the book, you actually find that on the first page is actually written in common, and you can see that it's actually written in, well, quite recently, or at least you would see that it's written in with the hand instead of with freaking type
Cursor?
machine, whatever.
What runs around the city but never moves. Come find me, what I'll let you in. Actually, this is common, guys. Why the fuck do you need me for this?
You're clearly our intellectual here.
No, that's
Is
me.
this something else I need a picture of, or is this...
Hang on, I'll send.
It is a big...
I'm really sorry, I know I'm slowing down the game here, but
It's not a problem at all.
I'll be as quick as I can.
Oh, shoot, what you got there? That's what I imagine you all look like.
What is there a river in the city?
Well, there's well, you don't know, but I'll tell you guys. There's a city, a river running through the city, but not necessarily going around the city.
Okay.
Are you people fucking dense? It's a wall!
Yes.
You need to go to the entrance to the wall. What is wrong with you? So
Okay,
slow.
okay. Not every one of us
down,
is that
apple
smart
roll.
as you, okay? Not everyone. But yeah, you're right. It probably is a wall that runs around the city, never moves, and
From downstairs.
I go at least to the library person, bookkeeper, and ask, could you tell me where is the gates to the city?
Oh, the gates to the city. Well, from here you should probably take the underground. It's quite a long walk. And then you can take the underground that goes north. And you would probably be there within 10 minutes. Maybe a little bit longer, actually. Let me think. No,
Yeah.
you need to take the line that goes east, and it will take half an hour. I am not sure. I am old.
Thank you for your help. So, guys, we either need to go north or east, and we could probably ask some other people, but I don't know how they are not that welcoming. Like, this person is the nice one, but all the others seem to be giving us the stink eyes.
Yes. We do look a bit out of sorts, though. Everyone here seems to be
I-
same as day.
I think the second clue is referring to a musical fruit. Maybe beans.
Baked beans.
Loot?
Newt?
A loot looks like a pear.
Newt. Penguins! I'm a penguin.
A pair of what?
A pair of bongos,
No, pear the fruit.
melons.
It's the wall. by the
Thinking
way, in
time.
case I don't-
What do you guys want to do?
So we
just
go to the
gonna
city
discuss?
gates at the entrance.
I guess.
Are you walking to the entrance?
I mean, I would like to go outside and find some passerby and as politely as I can ask them where are the gates to the city.
In Sylvan or in Common?
In Sylvan, I can speak Sylvan.
Well, it's a middle-aged looking woman. She has light brown hair, green eyes, is wearing pink robes. Well, you can best take the underground and take the east route. You'll be there in, well, about half an hour probably.
And I heard that I could reach them through the north route. Where does that lead?
No, the north route. It just leads to the palace. I don't think that if you want to go to the town gates, that's a smart plan to do that.
Thank you. Have a good day, and I teleported the east to those.
Go east.
East? I thought you meant west.
Are you guys walking east?
I think we're going to try to take the underground tunnel, whatever that is.
Going underground.
Okay, so as you guys look around the square, you see that most people that are heading towards these teleportation circles actually come out of a little staircase over to the side of the town square, you can see. And there is a little sign, and the sign has a Sylvan letter on it that probably is the same as the M for metro, or that you would have in normal cities.
Of course.
What's a metro?
I mean, never been in the London Underground, man.
No, but like, we've already established shampoo and spas don't exist. How the fuck are there trains?
You could
Well,
put horses
trains are
underground.
much easier than shampoo and conditioner.
Yeah.
apparently.
Greeks
Yeah.
listed trains.
So do we go under? I think we should go under.
We don't have a ticket, though. That's the problem.
I mean, we have money. Can we buy
Yeah.
it?
Even if you can't talk the local lingo, gold will do the talking for you. Let's go.
I mean, I can already speak the language. Okay.
Shall we march
Okay.
off to
So you guys-
underground?
You guys head down the stairs. It becomes a little bit dimmer lit, but the area is still lit with torches behind little, I guess, glass panes, so that people don't actually stick their hands in the fire because, some people aren't that intelligent. Anyway, as you reach down, you
Somebody
see...
idiot-proofed the city.
Yes. Yeah, you see that
Ding's very
there
grateful.
are not very long lines, but there are some lines waiting in front of ticket booths and people coming in and out of another little side room where you can hear a loud rattling every now and then. What do you guys want to do?
No, I mean,
I'll walk up to the ticket booths.
The people...
What do you mean you're going to cut in line?
The people that are standing in line look at you, and some of them go, "Oh, please, go ahead," in Sylvan. But they're quite. They sound
Dan,
quite.
don't.
Oh,
let's
all
not
these
raise
people are
suspicion.
lovely.
No, back of the line,
Oh,
Dan. We
no,
don't-
please, no, don't, not my children! And you see some people run away with their children.
Oh, no.
That's a little rude.
Well, look at him. He's like 8 feet tall.
What?
Humongous.
No,
Yeah, but he's wearing a suit.
I know he's wearing a suit, but I think that doesn't make his face look any different.
Aw.
Well, yeah, it's still beautiful, John.
I mean, you have you're beautiful in your own way.
Yeah, and now I've got a hipster beard as well. Look at me.
Yeah, that's the thing. You have a beard. They don't know what you are.
John,
Yeah.
be quiet. You're just jealous. Dink will walk to the front of the queue.
Oh,
He will try in Dwarven, Common, and Giant to ask for a ticket, please.
I will come by him reluctantly and translate whatever he
Like,
says
pops
into
like
Sylvan.
5 gold down on the counter.
ooh, oh, what do you want?
Sorry, the big man beside me wants a ticket. I'm sorry for his large stature and not understanding the morals. He's quite new here. We want a ticket to go east. How much would they be for us people?
For five people is to the wall east line.
Yes, to the gates.
And you see him like writing some stuff down and looking in some books. Yes, it will be one per ticket.
One what per
Oh, sorry. He just stares at Dank for a little while. One gold.
How much to go from the window to the wall?
About 3 coppers.
I would like to insight check the guy to see that he's not like saying a lower price because the man beside him is intimidating.
Well, I've already put 5 gold down, so Dink's like thumbs up.
Well, you get the idea that the man probably wants to get rid of you.
Okay, 5 gold it is, and I add my 5 gold on top of Dank's, and say, okay, that's 5 gold.
No, one gold, not 5.
Where?
Oh, here you go, tickets. He gives you 10 tickets.
Okay,
Oh.
we take 10 tickets.
Oh, we've got one for the way back as well. Brilliant.
Yes, return tickets.
Did we get return tickets, or are those just?
And you hear this other woman in the back of the line. You're holding up the line. Oh my God, go away.
Hello.
Okay, we leave the line. Well, if they're not return tickets, we'll buy some more tickets later on, that's fine.
Dink, slap her.
No, please, okay.
Roll a
We are on the-
persuasion check. I
Okay,
think you can.
Okay, please, okay. First, you don't know what you said. So, yeah, I know her tone was insulting, but we are here as guests, and all I can get is out of prison.
He just told me to do something. Dink's like, oh, that sounds fun. No, I'm joking.
Please, no criminal activities, please.
I mean, would I really need to persuade you to do that? Surely you were thinking it already.
Dink doesn't know what she's saying, so she's like, hello.
But you can read body language and you know tone.
Oh yeah, he's got decent insight.
And now the devil on your shoulders saying do it.
Dink will hold, and he will just like shoot her a glare of, I'm an angry nasty man. Don't fuck with me.
Alright, so you guys have your tickets, and you see that there are certain multiple staircases leading down to the different platforms, and I guess you guys go to the east platform.
Mm-hmm.
And you see that a new train actually just arrives, and it's actually being propelled forward by some probably wizards, maybe sorcerers, using some wind magic, and they kind of blow the trains along the tracks.
Magic super
fart
fun.
magics.
I just have this image of the guy stood behind it just blowing, slowly moving forward, blowing again.
Oh my god, these guys are like the worst kinds of magicians. They're farting everywhere. It's hilarious.
But yeah,
Oh, you'd love Zashay then. She summons little clouds and everything.
but yeah, you guys, you get the feeling this is probably your train.
Yeah, I guess we'll board the train. I will look out for any pickpocketers, pickpocketing any people.
Yeah, same.
There is definitely a single pickpocket on the other side of the platform. You can see him from here. He's being quite obvious, but the people of Justinia seem to be quite naive. So they're very trusting.
I would like
I
to
wanna
shout out in
do
a
it.
voice different than my own. Thief! Thief!
As you shout this, 2 guards come actually running in behind you and they say, "Where did the thief go, sir?"
And I point towards the thief that probably tried to sneak away as soon as you shout that.
Yes, well, the thief was actually just continuing to thieve. He stares at you with this big puppy eyes, and then he starts running the other way where there's also a staircase out, and you see the 2 guards following after him. And the train-
I cast a spell on him. I say stop in your tracks. Like, no, approach.
I'm not... Well,
You rat!
Yeah, John, not cool.
yeah, he feels. So he stops. He just stands there, kind of his
He's
eyes
moved
dart
over
around,
me,
like,
he
why
moved
did I
over.
stop? And the 2 guards catch him.
Dick move, John. Dick move.
He was stealing.
I'm back. Sorry, I just went through a tunnel.
I stopped a criminal from stealing. How is this an evil act?
And they start dragging the criminal.
How do
They actually,
know that
the
he
first
wasn't-
thing they do is they strip him of his clothes, and then they start dragging him away while he's naked. And you get the
Where do they
they're
leave his-
probably
where
gonna
do they leave his
execute him
clothes?
now.
They'll only cut off his hands, he'll be fine.
a
Where
third
did they leave his clothes?
a
Do they
third
like throw him
guard-
on the floor?
a third guard comes and he starts searching the clothes and starts taking out anything that is probably stolen and takes it with him.
I just make sure to enter the train before it leaves.
Oh, the train already left.
Alright. Sorry, guys.
Thanks, John. Now we're gonna have to walk. Or you could blow us there.
I asked the guards. I missed the train. I asked the guards out. I missed the train. Do you know when the train's gonna come?
I mean, I could cast like flying us all, and we could go like flying through the tunnels. That'd be cool.
The next train, well, the east train, let me think. The west usually comes every 5, but the east goes every 15. So it'll be 15 minutes for the next train, probably.
Yeah, that's
Does that mean
enough.
at one end there's a massive pile of trains, sort of just like, why do they keep sending them
No,
here
it's
quicker?
more like a whole, like, France, Gare du Nord scenario where there's, like, a single train that goes from this station to the south, from this station to the east, from this station to the west. It's like it's not a continuous line from east to west. There's, like, a stop here, and then you need to transfer, and then you can go on to the west.
Ugh.
Well, we have 15 more
Neat
minutes.
flashbacks
Let's see
to
if we can
holiday
find
in
any more
London.
thieves.
You need a better hobby.
I kind of want to pickpocket John.
Okay, well, if you want, you can roll sleight of hand.
I will help by like I assume like Gwyn gives Denk a nod and Denk will like start talking to John. Like, yeah, John, you just like did the stuff. What do you think of this place? Like they don't do any music and stuff like that.
I think it's kind of weird that they have like arcane magics here, like sorcery and wizardry, but bardic music is very magical. And oddly, I can't make that. I can't make it.
Well, I'm quite curious to find out what does Gwyneth find in your pocket.
Still his arcane focus.
My arcane focus is unfortunately my shield, but it's also I have a rosary on my neck for this case, so I don't have my shield on me at the moment. But in my pockets, you will find a dagger that's sheathed. You will also find a diamond worth 300 gold pieces, a diamond worth 500 gold pieces, 2 pouches of diamond dust, a deck of tarot cards, a sealed letter, and a clockwork amulet.
Take the letter. Juicy secrets.
I
you know.
feel like I'm just Skyrimming at the moment, like pulling stuff out of his pocket, putting it back.
You can like see him like, oh, he has this. Like, and you like read the entire journal of mine before unpausing.
It's not even. It's just like Deg's talking to you, and I'm waving things to Deg.
Denk will nod.
Wait, you hold it up in the air and he sort of shake his head. You hold another thing up. No. Hold something else up. Frantic nodding. It's like, okay, he wants the banana.
Gwen, can I ask what is your passive perception? think you have a high one, right?
19.
Yeah. So you would hear probably that some new guards are probably coming this way now since the old guards left with this thief.
Yeah, I'm not. Let's just like I'll hand him back his clockwork amulet.
Like keep the other monetary things, right?
It's no, it was more as a joke to prove I could. It's like have you ever I don't know how to explain it.
Anyway, after this little thing, the next train arrives. What do you guys want to do?
Get on the train.
Hop on the train.
Okay.
No, fuck around for a few more hours.
Denk's not sure how to do it, so he like tries to climb on top for a bit. And he's like, "No, that's not working."
No,
He sort of like
please.
hunch down and get inside.
Dan, please,
Take up
come on,
two
you're scary. You're scaring them.
I'm off the
And-
train, by the way. Now let's get on this train in my head. Well, you just got off the fucking real one.
And two of the guards actually come after you and also take a seat in the train. So
I
you know
guess
it'll
we
take.
are following the train of thought.
So
Could I
you already know
insight check them to see if they're following us because they're suspicious?
that. Yes, I will open your character sheet. Hang on.
Thank you.
I hope it doesn't crash again.
I can roll for him if you want.
Hang on, I think it might open. It's just loading. Loading.
I think it's funnier. Don't tell me what it rolls. Just tell me what I think. No metagaming at all.
You think they're here for a party? No, I'm joking. They haven't. It hasn't loaded yet.
Should I roll?
Yeah, is it already open for you?
For me, it's already open. I can do it whenever.
Oh yes, please. Oh, it just opened. I can do it myself. You want an inside check?
Yeah,
No?
just
What
to
did
see if
you-
the guards are suspicious of us. Like, are they here for us, or are they just, doing their usual job? Like, any little side glances our way? Are they sort of clearly...
Insight.
Whatever,
You get the idea that they're just monitoring everyone on the card, not specifically you guys.
Okay, I don't say anything to the rest of the party.
So you guys
We can continue now.
You have
Should
half an
I-
hour in the train. How are the seats? How's the general air of the train?
The train is quite empty. You get the feeling that this train to the gate of the city is not used that much. The trains have seating along like the edges, not like in a bus way, but like only like in front of the windows. There's just a row of benches, like one singular long row, kind of like like London Metro basically. And yeah, it's quite loud. There's a loud rattling as it's made of heavy metal that these people are using their hardest of wind magic to propel forwards. So yeah, it's quite loud as well.
I have a very inkling feeling, a very bad feeling, guys. I really wanted to spell magic on the wind, just to mess with us.
And get us thrown in jail, I'd rather not.
I mean, should we just hand him over to the guards now? Save us a lot of bother and time.
He'll be
On then.
naked as well. That'd be funny.
It'll take them 10 minutes to strip him naked.
The guards
It's all
are,
armor.
the guards are starting to stare at
I'm
you
not
guys.
wearing my armor, right? You know I'm not wearing my armor. This is just a normal thing.
Oh,
right?
you're already naked? That's disgusting.
No, I'm wearing. I'm wearing normal clothes, not the fanciful, but like still a normal suit.
Gwen's just there tidying a little dust on her dress from kneeling.
Okay. And the train
You
stops.
look lovely, dear. Don't worry about it. Oh, sorry.
The train stops at another station after about 10 minutes. But yeah, you know that you have to probably be on the train for another 30. You don't know which stop to get out, but it's probably called like gate or something or wall. But yeah, this is definitely not it. This is the... I don't know. I didn't really think of a name. The square stop.
Could we have a look at the map that's probably posted up next to an advert for laxatives? Is there like a Flute Applegate or something? Ah, Flute Applegate. That's the most popular stop.
No, it just appears that the end destination of the cart that you are in is in fact just called Town Gate or City Gate, even more cities. The city gate is just the end of your stop, and it's looking about 3 more stops after this one.
Are there any stops with like any unnecessary CHs in there, and that you just don't pronounce because why not?
Probably.
Are you talking about Lamfair PG?
Yeah. Maybe. And also Westchester, Chest, whatever. There's loads of different.
Worcester sauce.
Yes, this. All right.
Perfect.
So a woman gets in with a little child. The child is just staring at Denk, like it's its job to stare at Denk, in awe.
I check to see if it's actually their job.
It's not his job. He's a kid.
Yeah. Cool.
Hello.
And he says to his mom and himself, "Mommy, mommy, the giant man said something to me." And the mother says, "Don't listen to him." And she just like kind of cradles him like to the other side of her.
What? I regret
Dan,
coming here, guys.
you are
They're all
charismatic.
assholes.
You have a big force of personality. Doesn't mean you will always be liked. Look at me, I'm always unliked, but not always.
That makes
Don't kid yourself.
a lot of sense.
But yeah, the rest of the way there is quite uneventful. And as you guys get to the final stop, City Gate, you get out. You punch your ticket so that it's no longer valid, that you already used the ticket. And as you step outside, I actually have a map.
Hold up.
Oh.
Does Dank need to do a wisdom save for not punching every card? Because I feel like that's something he'd find funny.
For not punching what?
Think he's a.
Oh, getting all the cards
reasonably
punched, like all
wise.
the extra
You're not
cards
gonna
that you got.
punch a kid.
No,
imagine
no,
you just-
getting
No.
the extra cards
No,
punched.
Oh,
Wait,
Like,
the
I
guy
oh, I
says,
get
like-
you. He's gonna enjoy
I
that.
Yeah, I feel like Dank would get the first card punched, and he'd be like, "Ooh," and punch another one.
I like the idea that as you're getting off the train, the guard goes, "Oh, don't forget you have to punch it," and then just going, "Oh, okay," then turn and punching the kid and going, "You took it out of order, but your customs are your own."
Okay.
He's unpunchable.
Also, why
That
does
derailed
Joe's,
so quickly.
why does Joe's token have 0.091 health?
It was the same with my shit. I think it just is a matter of being dragged out.
It should have 91 health.
91. Holy Moses.
Okay.
I
Anyway,
got myself a new body.
as you guys come out of the subway, or the underground, I guess, which was this building, you arrive at the city gate, where you see a bunch of people are patrolling. Also, the other guards that were in the cart with you got out of the cart at this station, but you don't see them anymore. So either they probably joined their friends or they went the other way. But yeah, and you also see on this side of the entrance a girl that she has a flute laying next to her, but any time that new people walk out of the station, she stopped playing, so that it seems like she's not playing music, she's just a beggar. But yeah, what do you guys want to do?
Talk
This
to the
guy
beggar.
yes, this guy is obviously some spy.
Denk, punch her now.
You got a thing for punching, haven't you, Joe?
It's because I don't have my own character sheet, so I can't blight the bitch.
It's not even that. I just like the idea that the body that Joe's inhabiting is just randomly punches stuff, and he's fighting the urge of the body to just randomly punch people.
Yeah, she was like a bandit lord. She was so used to telling people to punch things. It's kind of seeped into Joe's brain, and he's like, I'm just going to keep telling people to punch things. You there, punch
Joe
that
it.
tree.
Do it now.
Yeah,
Do it.
we'll go up and talk to her. It's sort of like hey, nice flute you got there. It's a shame if someone were to tell somebody else where a secret concert might be.
I don't know what you're talking about, she replies in
Subtle
common.
Joe.
And you see that she's actually wearing earrings with apples on them.
I mean, are there guards behind us? Are there any guards who looking at us?
No, the
They
guards appear to be
look-
looking out towards where the orchard is. An apple orchard.
Okay. I just I drew up one of my tickets for the thing. I said give her a glimpse of it and say, "Are you sure you don't know anything about this?"
I don't know anything about it unless you tell me.
We're
I
not the
inside
fuzz, by the way.
I inside check it to see if she doesn't know anything about it.
Okay?
Well, no, she clearly does.
Inside checker.
I mean, she may not.
Yeah, she definitely knows something about it, but you're probably not giving her the right hints.
Well,
Oh, would you like to come to that apple orchard with us?
I cannot leave the gates. They'll inspect me. They'll find my flute.
Okay.
In that case, would you like an apple?
Oh. And she kind of glares at you. And she says, yes, I would.
I will go and fetch you one. Would you like some orange sherbet?
Okay. Like, we need to go to the place where you think we may need to go, and I don't know what to say to you, what are the right words, so I'll just say...
Why don't we go fetch...
Why
Why don't we go fetch an apple first?
Yeah.
You do that. What rounds around the city but never moves, come find me where I'll let you in. That's the amount of phrase we have.
And what does it say on the other page, John?
Well, I never looked at the other page, so I
Flute
guess we need
to
to go back.
apple.
Oh, flute
Flute
to apple.
down arrow, apples. So I'm gonna go fetch her some apples. You know what? I'm gonna finally slice them.
Oh, let's go apple picking. Joe
Let's pick some apples and maybe make some cider. Wouldn't that be lovely?
We love a bit of cider.
How long?
Hey Joe,
like,
what happens if you possess one of the gods?
Well, I have to return Teresa to her own body, and then she'll be angry and probably kill somebody. Then I'll
What
have
if we
control of the
bound her
guard.
body first?
Well,
She'd probably enjoy that, and then get up and kill somebody. I don't know. I like this body, and it took me a lot of effort to get it.
Fair enough. Just
Why
thought
do
it
you
might
want
be
a
easier.
guard? I mean, if you want to look like guards, I can make us look like guards. It's not a problem.
Well, no, you're going into the orchard. I just thought it might be simpler.
John, can you accompany me to ask... Whatever, is there somewhere we can just buy a fucking apple? I'm feeling that we need to give this bitch an apple. Oh wait, she speaks common. I mean, give this lovely young lady an apple.
She just glares at you.
Sorry,
Please
I,
excuse her. She's a doddering old man.
She looks confused.
I mean, I was a
Yeah.
greasy baby old barbarian for a while, and it's made me a bit more violent, apparently.
Are you Silvora's friends?
oh, yes, Silver, as she's normally called. I'm sometimes mistakenly call her Fnappy. Fnappy?
After the Vampy. After the reference to me being an old man that was once a greasy barbarian, she's like, Silver's friends. Only they could be this weird.
Oh, well, yeah, just give me an apple.
Get away to your apple.
Well, I kept trying to, but John won't come with me to help translate. And I keep telling you the solution to these puzzles, and you just ignore me.
John!
Oh, it's
Apple!
hard being a woman.
Okay, I'll come.
Dirty
Alright, let's go
bastard.
get some apples.
How I like them apples?
How many? Well, wait. What sort of brand do you like?
Apple.
I think she likes Granny Smith.
I do love a Granny Smith as well. Yes, Granny Smiths.
Another
Granny
40
Smith.
years, you might be a Granny Smith.
Whee!
I would roll to slap you, but I can't.
Well, I can roll for you if you want to.
Actually, I'm a barbarian. I'd probably kick him square in the bollocks.
Right, let's go get some salty apples and then can wander off towards the gates.
Yes, let's do that. Toodle pip. It's an apple joke.
Hello, Constable.
Oh, hello. 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 And they're kind of looking out this way, not noticing that there's actually someone behind them. They're just like, hello, is someone there? Hello?
Oh, alright.
I will cast a message and say, yes, I'm right behind you.
And they turn around.
But message only makes them turn around, no one else hears it. You know, they turn around, but
Oh,
no one
hello.
else. does
Hello. Hello.
Is it right if we go have a wander around outside the city? Will you let us back in?
You go out.
Yeah.
You go out. They just step aside. You go out.
Can we come back in?
Do we
after
come back
do?
in?
You come in if you follow rule.
Okay then.
The one says to the other in Sylvan, like, are these people dumb or something? We don't speak common. Do they not know this?
I mean, I speak Sylvan.
Oh, anyway, yeah, you guys can totally leave the town. We don't care.
You can't. You're kind of supposed to care.
Why would we care if someone leaves the town?
Touche.
Maybe they're transporting something illegal. I don't know.
Okay, fine. Strip down. We will search you.
If I could hear John right now. Fuck.
I was giving an example. I have nothing on me that is illegal at all.
Oh.
I think
They approach
except
you.
for
They
opera
approach you,
tickets.
John.
Fucking genius.
Sir, I'm gonna have to
Um,
ask you to take off your robes so we can search you.
I mean, these are not robes. It's a suit. But go ahead. Like, I take off my jacket. You know, it's like a tuxedo, but except colored to be just a normal suit.
Okay, they start searching you.
And they find I have some diamonds in my pockets.
Sir,
Some opera tickets.
sir, where did you get these diamonds?
I bought them for money.
Do you have the receipt?
Why would I have a receipt for a chunk of diamond?
Can
And these guys actually also
take
start looking
everybody
over the
else.
edge, kind of like, what's going on over there?
take everybody like round a corner and then
Sir, you need a receipt if you bring diamonds into Justinia.
Okay, well, I will take out my I will take out my letter, my sealed letter, and I will. Okay, let me just open it, and I open it, and I show them all the expenses I have been spending, including like all the that date used so much diamond dust for greater restoration on, or used regenerate on the like all the expenses of my casting, and I just point them like this is what I have. It's not a receipt.
Right.
It's just that I spend diamonds.
Right. And they're kind of scanning everything on your list and looking at the diamonds that
It's
you
a lot of
have.
money. It's a lot of money. Diamond dust, diamonds. It's a lot of money. Like 105 gold then.
Alright, well, this seems to be in order then. We are very sorry, good sir. But yes, you can leave the city as you like if you have nothing on you.
If I can
John,
leave, you have
ask if we can come
nothing
back
on me
in.
or nothing illegal because I kind of want the diamonds back.
Oh, yes. And like as you start putting your clothes back on, they give you back your,
Did you get my DM?
they give you back your diamonds as well. And good sir, yes, you can leave the town. You can. Well, yes. Do we need to also search your friends, perhaps? Ugh, this is so
I
stupid.
mean, they're with me, but you can search them anyways. Like look at and I just point to Dank. Have you ever seen a man more honest looking than him?
I don't want to search this big man, but do we need to search the lady? And they kind of both start like, the lady.
I mean,
I don't
God,
like the
that
way
just
they're
put
looking
an
at me.
I kind of feel like everyone here is a bit of a pervert. You should love it here, Joe.
Gwen, can you roll for stealth? I send it to you, but you're not doing the thing.
I did. It was a 20.
Oh, it's on top
Unless
of
you
it?
want me to roll again.
Oh yeah, roll for coming back here.
Someone else might have to do it. It's kicked me out.
Oh,
Huh? I will do this. Gwyneth.
are they like searching Mother Joe or like are they
Plus
just
12.
yeah, they're
leering
just
at me?
kind of asking what your business is around. What is your business in the city?
Are they asking Joe or are they asking John?
They're
say
asking
another
John
cop-
because John speaks Sylvan.
I say, oh, we're just visiting to see the place. We have some matter of business about certain peoples. It's just business, really. Not pleasure at all.
Is he chatting up those two guards? Can we just move on without him? Have we got an apple yet? Do you reckon a pear would do?
Yes,
Do
you're
I
just
make it
here to do touristy stuff, that is.
Well, a bit of tourism, as we are dressed nicely, but I have some business to attend to here.
Oh, what
It's,
may your business be?
Some associates, I have heard, they have some new books and they wanted to meet me here.
Oh,
I'm lying,
books.
of course. I'm of course lying to myself. I just hope they will never inside me.
You came here you came here for books. What books?
And I show them one of the books I have. I found this book only on the street, but I'm looking more for books about resurrection magics. I
Oh,
heard they have some
magics.
interesting-
You would have to go to the library in the town square, get
Yes,
special
yes.
permission from someone that is a higher up in this city, and you can probably access the arcana area of the library. But you
Good
would
to know,
have to
thank
get
you.
special permission. They kind of start to, well, you're just chatting with them. They're not really interrogating you at all.
Yeah. Do I like? And I will ask another common. By the way, what languages do you speak, fellow guards? I see it in undercommon.
To the guards,
Yeah.
they don't speak undercommon.
I'm sorry. I thought you knew undercommon as well. And I will say another common as well. Is Gwyneth back?
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't think you would have noticed.
All right, but why do you want to leave the town if you have business with books?
Well, we just needed to pick up something outside. I think we needed to pick up some apples. That's not illegal, is it?
Oh, you cannot. No, it's not allowed to pick the apples, especially not bring them back in. They are poisoned.
Poisoned. That's interesting. Well, we'll need to speak to some people because they told us to get some apples, and we certainly are not going to get us some apples. In this case.
All right, then go on with your business. And he kind of makes a hand movement, like go away. And tell your friends to have fun with the books.
Oh,
Tell
well.
your friends about the poisoned apples, because we'd be interested in that shit.
I mean, I didn't notice Gwyneth, but I also didn't notice Gwyneth stealing my shit. I can assume she's been stealthing behind me all the way, just giving me rabbit ears.
Maybe.
You now have no underwear on.
Heh.
They've been stolen right off of me, Wallace. I still have pants on. I just don't have underwear.
Okay,
I mean,
so
I still have trousers.
the girl, she says, well, that was quite an impressive display. How you chatted them down and you just disappeared off the planet of the face of the earth. That was quite magical almost. Anyway, did you get the? And she kind of gestures to the apple that you're holding. Like, did you get?
Yeah, I said I emoted, I handed it to her, and apparently they're poisonous.
Oh, thanks. Oh no, the guards lie all the time, and she kind of tosses it and then takes a bite.
Inside.
Yeah, inside.
She just committed suicide. Of course she did, John.
Maybe.
Please tell me.
Yeah,
Please tell
she
me
just
Rose
committed
Band.
suicide.
Well, in that one, she just committed.
She is going
seppuku.
to die. She's definitely going to die.
Oh, okay. Let me just try something, if you don't mind. And I'm going to be casting a spell on her that's a range of touch unless she leaves me.
John, stop trying to touch
What are you
strangers.
do?
It's
What
not
are you?
good.
What are you doing?
I mean,
Why are you
does she
going-
allow me
No,
to, or
let
does
go
she
of
like?
me. No, let go. Let go.
If she wants to die, let the bitch die. It's not a problem. It's her choice.
I'm not going to die. It's a lie. The
Can I
apples
have
aren't
your-
poisoned. They just do
Can I
that
have
so
your
that the people in
skeleton?
the city don't go picking all the apples.
Yeah,
What's
but
so
can I have your
important about
skeleton?
them?
What did you say, Sean?
What's so important about them? Why do they not want people taking them?
Oh well, they have this idea that they have like bugs and stuff in them, and they don't want them like to affect the fruit in the market and in the royal orchard. You know, they want to keep them kind of out. They're wild apples. Ooh. She kind of makes her sarcastic like ooh face as she says wild apples.
I mean,
Can
all
I
apples are very
inspect
sour.
the apple to see if it's full of bugs?
Yeah, sure.
Could I use prestidigitation to make small bugs appear for it for like a split second?
You could.
Perception or investigation?
Investigation or nature.
Let me just see if I can. I can't create something outside of my own hand. So no, I can't do that.
Yeah, if you look at the apple, it doesn't really have any bigger picture than it being infested with bugs or anything, but you get the idea that it's probably like cross pollution, and they kind of want to keep the apples that are growing in the other orchard in the city like away from these apples, so that's why people aren't supposed to bring these apples into the city.
Right?
Hmm?
Like there are insects and stuff here. It's not like they're killing all the insects off, right?
No, but they have the idea that keeping the apples as far away as possible without getting rid of this orchard helps them.
That's cute.
Alright, we give you an apple. Would you please kindly give us our directions?
Oh, fine, yes. Wow, not many people figured out that they actually have to give me an apple. And you see actually hordes of other people that are quite mysteriously huddled up. Like, what are we supposed to do? I don't understand. You know, there's like 3 other groups of people kind of standing down this way.
I lightly shout to them, what you're supposed to do is figure out what you're supposed to do. Give them give them the vaguest, most BS advice ever.
She
You know,
gives
like
you the
the
next
old
note.
man.
Bridge.
I'm just approaching my door and unlocking it, so I should be on roll 20 very shortly.
Do you simply
To annoy
shout?
you more personally.
Do you shout bridge, Gwyneth?
I don't shout it. I'm not that stupid.
Bridge.
Yes, I quite enjoy the card game Bridge. I have the card of decks in my hand.
She would say it to the
card
others
lady,
in
is
the
there
party,
like
but not.
a bridge near the castle or something like that over the river?
I mean, the river kind of goes like northeast or north to the north, and then to the southeast. And yeah, it's not. It doesn't really come close to the castle, to be honest.
Okay, is there like a crown bridge or something like that?
And she kind of smiles and she nods, but she's not saying anything about it. But she nodded.
Okay, so there is, but you're going to be awkward not to tell us. Oh, you tease you. Alright guys, let's get a boat trip or something and find a pretty bridge.
But yeah, you notice that she is probably a musician, and that she actually speaks fluent Common. Do you guys want to go back?
Where are we going? We're supposed to. I will also ask the girl, why do everyone speak Sylvan here? Is it just the lay of the place that makes everyone speak Sylvan, or what?
Well, Sylvan, I don't know, it's always been the official language of Verona, actually. Not many people speak Common. They teach it in schools, but everyone sucks at it, basically.
Oh, so like 3rd grade Spanish.
Yes. Oh, I mean, I don't know what that is.
John, you should probably insight check that to see if she does know what Spanish is.
No, of course not. Inside check. It's like- So I guess we go. We go now.
Alright.
To the river.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Just
thank you
as
for
this
your help.
cutaway happens, is anyone else getting this huge feeling of footloose?
Well, describe the feeling.
Don't worry. Something's been banned and outlawed, no one's allowed to do it, so everyone's doing it in secret. It's kind of the plot of a movie.
It's kind of prohibition. It's been done.
And failed.
This
severely.
is good, I like this.
All right. So do you guys want to start heading back?
Yee.
Yes.
Sure.
Okay. What do you do?
Underground. That was fun.
I guess we.
Going underground.
I guess I will ask one of the people. Like, is there also a way back from the place we entered? Like, is the same spot we arrived at the same spot we can go back to the center of?
Yes, because this is the final station. The cart simply goes back.
I will ask if I can reuse these tickets.
Oh yes, if you haven't punched them out yet, and I'm guessing that Denk didn't get all the cards punched out. Then you can, yes, you can use these to ride back. It's let's see, you paid 2 gold for them. Then it is an 4-zone card. Yes, you can get all the way back to the city center with these.
Is there like a King's Bridge or?
Yes, we have. You know, the river has lots of bridges, but we have this special bridge. I assume you're tourists, and he stares at Denk.
Yes.
So yes,
Might be.
we have lots of bridges, but we have a special bridge. It is a big bridge that is circular, almost like a roundabout, in the middle of the river, and it has great arches, making it look like a crown, and we call it the Crown's Bridge.
Oh, well. Let's go there.
Oh, from here, yes, you can probably go back to the city center, and you walk for about 10 minutes, and you get there, and you already have the tickets for the city center, so you can just go.
Which direction is it from the station?
Well, if you see the library, then it's the road to the right of that, and you just keep following that, and then you get to the crown.
Right, thank you.
I'm back home, by the way, so I will now be slightly tinnier, apparently. Tinny sort of noise. Tinny.
Oh no, not the tinny voice. Oh no, Timmy.
No.
Not Timmy.
Timmy.
Come here.
Timmy.
Alright, so you guys get back on the train.
We do, I think.
Okay. The 2 guards also get on the train again.
Same 2
Are
guards.
they the 2 exact same guards?
They are, in fact, the same guard.
Yeah, I guess they're just probably set to patrol the same place.
I'm a suspicious person, man, woman thing, so I will insight check again. to
Do you
see
have
if
your
I
sheet
I
open,
will-
or do you want me to roll it?
I have my sheet open.
Okay, then I
I
can
will
close
join
it.
in on that insight because I don't trust them either.
I got a 17.
I got 14.
Fucking Sean, you
I got a
show off.
20.
Stop upstaging me.
Yeah, Joe and Gwyneth, they're probably following you and not like doing a specific round.
Son of a bitch. I knew it. Well, we'll have to kill them.
I mean, not one.
Alright, okay.
They made-
Let's spell disintegrate.
No. Right, first,
No.
how many people on the
Tank
car?
blows the side
let
out of
me
the
go.
train.
It's actually only you guys and then the 2 guards, because the end station here is, you know, it's kind of people get out here and then go doing their business, and the business usually takes a little bit longer than picking an apple and then heading back. So yeah, it's
Right.
quite an empty station up north, so it's only you guys and the 2 guards in the train.
Alright, Gwyneth first. Do you speak Undercommon? Because I think we shouldn't be speaking Common if the people can speak normal.
I speak Undercommon and Uncommon, a language I made up.
I can only speak Undercommon of those.
I'm
Gwyneth?
willing to teach you. It will take 90 days of downtime, but you will learn Uncommon.
Which is all your sarcasm, I assume.
Oh, well look at Mister, I already speak Uncommon.
Perchance I spend 69 days, or is that too uncommon already?
You can spend 69 days to learn innuendo.
Damn it.
In your endo.
Oh, I see you've been learning.
First, okay, well, I'll hold them and okay, does anyone has a way to make us invisible, all of us at the same time?
John, it's fucking God. Calm your tits. We're not doing anything bad.
We're kind of doing something illegal.
Mr. Rook, please stop interrupting a woman when she is trying to converse with you.
I'm sorry, my lady.
I could make us seem like somebody else. You know, I can alter our appearance so that we seem like we're a different group of people.
Could
You
you
know-
make us look like cows?
I could make you look like a cow. Oh, look, somebody beat me to it.
Oh,
Done. Yes, I mean,
I
if
call
it's that important.
bull.
I mean, I was going to use it to smarten up some of the riffraff before we went into the opera, but I suppose I could do it here instead.
Well, at the moment, I would rather we do the guards just in sight of us before we change, so we need to make an opportune time.
We could just punch them in the head.
Or
I mean,
I'm
we
all for
could just
that.
leave them do their jobs.
I mean-
whilst they watch the strange people do the strange things about their town.
Can I
Just
insight
ignore
check
them.
Denk to see if Denk is somebody who doesn't want to punch people in disguise as Denk?
Sure, if you want to. I mean,
Well, welcome to being a DM, by the way, fam. It's this sort of bullshit you have to deal with. It's like, this contract will only take 3 hours. Oh, they want to insight check the cows. They're just cows, yeah. I shoot at the gazebo. Does it react? No, it's a gazebo.
With that insight you managed to get that Dank wants to... Dank? Oh, he's caught on! Dank wants to get his much
Dunk.
shit done before he has to go. So hurry the fuck
Oh.
up, chaps.
Okay, alright, we'll head off.
Can I go over and sit beside the guards?
yeah, sure. They're
I
kind of
sit beside the guards.
they kind
Oh,
of
am
look
I
at
the
each
only
other.
one?
They say something
going
to
by
each
my
other. They
phone.
say to each other in Sylvan. What is she doing? I don't know. Why is she sitting next to us? I don't know.
I just
Let's
smile
just-
at them, no clue what they're saying.
Why is she
Let's-
smiling at us? Do you,
Could
think
I
she's
will.
do you think
I
she's
will-
on to us? I don't
I
think.
will.
Well, I don't think they speak Sylvan.
I will cast a message to make a message, a whisper go only to Gwyneth of what they are saying.
I don't think that she. No. Why would she come sit next to us if she knows Sylvan? I mean, I don't know. Do you think she knows that why she's smiling at us? I don't know.
Well,
Know what, chaps? What should I use?
If you ask me, because I can message you what they are saying, you can ask how to say something, and I can respond again with message. It's a kind of-
Okay.
So you can say it in
Um,
Sylvan. I will try to whisper how to say it.
Okay. Let's go with that and assume that she butchers it rather badly, like it's broken.
that'd require a performance check, I imagine.
Mhm.
Although I'm not telling
Yeah.
Tampy how to run a game.
Yeah.
It's
Thank
just
you.
a suggestion.
Thank you. No, it helps.
Wow.
Told you I was gonna
you
butcher
do
it.
butcher it, yeah.
Is she infernal? I think she's infernal. Do you think she even knows common?
How
I don't know.
Just like a-
did you even say that? You insulted his mother.
Just there going, bonjour, mon cher. Parlez-vous le français? No,
No.
no.
I can actually speak infernal.
Is that infernal? I was trying for bad French, but okay.
They're kind of weirded out by that she said something that didn't make any sense, but she said it in their direction. They're just like, They just nod, like, yes, we understood what you said, and they shake their heads. No, we did not.
If you want as well, guys, I could just summon a pack of ferocious animals to attack and kill them.
I mean,
We
okay, here's
would
the thing.
be guilt free because it wouldn't be us doing
I
the
can
killing.
just banish both of them, and they'll appear a minute later where the train was. So
is that how the law works?
Oh, they would appear on the tracks and get hit by the next fucking train.
Yes,
That'd be
yes.
evil.
that would be neutral, not evil, just neutral.
How fucking neutral is it to push
You're
somebody in front of the
willingly
train?
killing someone, though.
I'm willingly letting them be on the tracks, and there's probably some maintenance. So long as they can just leave the tracks, right? They can do that,
Oh yeah.
right?
Are they talking
Yeah.
about killing us? I don't know. I'm not so good at common. I don't know. They
What-
keep saying kill. I think that means common. That's
If-
means death.
If you did that, I could always animate their bodies and have them wander the train as guard zombies.
What are they talking about? I'm so confused. I don't know.
I am going to draw. I'm going to take out my dagger.
They both pull out their daggers as well. Oi,
I
mate!
mean, I'm not doing it to alert them. I'm like doing it to my friends. Like, hey, this dagger, and I just give it to like my friend to have a look. Like, pretend like we're having a conversation about daggers and what they do.
What the fuck are you doing,
They're both
John?
still standing, like holding out their own short swords or daggers, whatever they have. And seeing
Is
as you
this-
are not reacting to them, they kind of stare at each other. And then they put them away and they sit down again.
Is there somewhere Joe can go where it looks like he's not affiliated with John at all? The guard-murdering, dagger-wielding maniac?
I mean,
I
you're
kind of
in-
want to disintegrate him.
You're just in
Who,
one of the
John?
compartments of the train, so you know you could go over to the next compartment, split the party.
We were leaving
back
from
on
the
the
other
other
I
compartment.
kind of don't like. I'm not the one who suggested you double disintegrate the guards first. They were just going to leave with bad.
That was a joke.
Let's,
You could
Let's
come
just
sit
wait
on the
for the
other
train
side
to
of the guards.
Denk, sit on the guards.
Don't
imagine, like-
quietly wait until the train arrives at the station, ignoring everybody.
If Joe does not take my dagger, I cast light on it, and the dagger is sheathed. I take the dagger with the sheath and I cast light on the dagger.
Why
Just
would I
like-
take your dagger?
I've been handing it to you just to pretend. we're
John,
doing
stop
something.
waving a fucking weapon around in public.
It's
weird
a
as
dagger.
shit.
It's like an apple knife. Come on.
Yeah, you can
And
still
the
fucking
train
kill
starts
someone
pulling
with
into
that.
the first station of the 4.
Oh, for fuck's sake, we're only at the first station!
And, you know, another woman gets in, she has a bunch of groceries. The guards kind of scoot over so that she can sit. And then the train starts going again.
John, can you cast Banish on me and dump me on the tracks?
I can.
Seems
I
only
could
fair.
also- I could do that, but are you sure you want that?
Given the option is either that or sit here and chat to you. Maybe.
Well, remember what I did to you. I revived your previous body. I gave your new body an arm again.
Doesn't mean I enjoy talking to you. There are many doctors I've met. I don't enjoy talking to any of them, except maybe Vlad. He's okay sometimes.
Vladimir is like, he hasn't practiced being a doctor for a couple of years, I think.
No, he's still practicing. He uses the bar as a surgical room.
Well, his
Yeah,
tools are
obviously.
very dirty, though.
Okay,
It's very
you know,
hygienic.
for time's sake thing, you now arrive at the final station.
Hey.
Some people
Yeah.
have
Oh,
gotten
shit,
in
the
on the
train.
way there, and they are now all getting out, including the woman with the bunch of groceries. And the guards, they kind of stay behind to see what you guys are gonna do.
We
Go to the
leave.
library.
we
Take the
get
road
up
to the
and
Guys,
right.
no,
leave.
wait. How about we wait on the train until the doors are just about to close, and then we quickly fucking run out the doors, leaving the guards behind, so that we get away from the guards, and
Dick
we're off
just
the
walks
train.
out.
That is a very
Goes to the
smart
library.
idea. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna trust you.
Yeah.
Okay? I want everyone to make a dexterity check to see if you can get out on time.
Son of a bitch. Okay, here we
Just
go.
strike
Wow.
Okay, if
You
any-
mean acrobatics?
Would that be oh yeah, it would be acrobatics. Thank you.
Can I do
Okay.
Arcana instead?
guidance on it,
Oh.
just
Roll good.
because I need it. Oh!
Oh no!
What's with the nat ones, guys?
Okay, so as the doors start to close, Denk runs out first, kind of blocking the way, so that only
You bet you rather than it's their fault, it's Dick's fault. I like it.
only Joe managed to just slip out, and then John kind of falls out. His foot kind of gets stuck in the door, but he managed to pull it out. And Hecate and Gwyn are just left in the cart that starts going again.
Would I have
Um,
been able to, noticing that a couple of my companions aren't going to make it, throw a length of rope, a very short length of rope, just inside the door?
Yes, you could have, but the
In-
okay,
Huh?
yeah.
Well, I want to cast a spell, Rope Trick, which would make a little pocket dimension that they would be able to step into. So when the train lifted off, they could then step out onto onto the tracks. But we'll quickly get them off the tracks.
I don't think they have enough time for that, to be honest.
I just start laughing.
Where's
Is
the train?
this was like I just like we're friends just doing something silly. We're tourists, remember, we're tourists.
Well, we got away. I suppose we can move on without them.
Yeah,
anyone
that'll
have
be
any mercury?
fine.
Everyone got out except for me.
And Hecate.
No,
Can't
Hecate
Hackett
used
take a
Misty
second
Step.
person with him?
I can Misty Step out, right?
Oh, you missed a stepped out? Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Bye, petrol. Oh no! I tell you what. Can Dink just like grab the train to stop it from moving? Wait, just like
Wait, I will.
Dink will make the train stop
Hey.
moving by holding on to it.
Do you want to try
Like, the
that?
door closes. Is there enough time for me to banish Gwyneth?
Have any of you guys thought of counterspelling the guys that are making the wind magic?
Oh, I don't have counterspell.
Ooh.
I
do
will
have-
do
I
that
do-
because you
Spoilers!
suggested it.
The problem
I
is,
mean,
if I
You
if
can
I
derail a
counterspell-
whole card by pulling on it real hard, or you can just stop the mechanism from working. I mean,
I'd rather Denk remove his fingertips by trying to hold a train in place
Agreed.
than waste a
Although-
spell slot. I can counterspell it, but I don't want the guards to be able to get off.
Just no, it's fine. Leave it. I'll.
when you
Do
see the
what?
guards
Catch
quite
up with us in a
confused,
few hours.
you see the guards that are
Yeah.
quite confused. They thought that Gwyneth was with you guys, but now that she's the only one left on the train, they're quite confused and they're like, "Are we following the right person?" And they sit down again and they start discussing. Like, I think we went. Are we supposed to follow her or the group? I don't know.
How-
We should just get out at the next station and ask at the station.
Yeah, how long is it between this stop and the next stop?
About 5 minutes.
Oh, in that case, Joe sort of nudges John and goes, "John, send her a message to say get out at the next stop, then get on the train, come back here. It'll be 10 minutes. We can wait around. We'll have a short." I
Do
don't know.
do you mean a sending or a message? Because
Let her
Get
know
a fucking
something.
message to her. God, we can't lose her.
It's 120 feet range, but I will
She's-
message her.
Vital to the party. Her outfit complements mine.
I
I
will
heard that,
message.
Hecate.
I will message Gwyneth that message that Jill said to me, word for word.
Except for the bit about the dress. Don't message the bit about the dress. Oh,
It's just like Oh god, hold up. Has anyone seen that thing where they're like taking down a message and it's a guy typing out what the guy's saying and the guy's like, "No, don't type that. No, stop typing everything I'm saying." I imagine that's what's coming into my head right now.
About, yeah.
I imagine you get the gist of what the plan was, though. Awkward silence, or is my mic cut out?
No.
Ride to the next stop. Get off the train.
Yeah.
Get onto a train that comes back here. It will take you 10 minutes.
Okay.
And then we'll regroup.
So, could I try to lose the guards because you said it's like a 10-minute thing for the
Oh, you could
trains
probably-
to come through?
Yeah, when you get off the train to get onto the next one, you could probably slip the guards then.
I mean,
Yeah.
you wouldn't know what the guards said. You can try, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
In the meantime,
Gwyneth goes invisible. Yeah, so when you get it to the next station, you can go in a second, Adam. When you get to the next station, the guards get out. They start kind of just walking off the platform. They don't seem to really care about you anymore because they don't know who they're supposed to follow anymore. And they were heading back to the station to ask which group they were supposed to follow because they're confused. And in the meantime, Gwyneth goes freaking invisible, and she probably starts walking to the platform where the train will be probably arriving in 5 minutes, and then it'll take another 5 minutes to get back to the central station.
we're going to hide just in case she is still being followed by guards. But we're going to keep an eye out for Gwyneth when she returns. And as a sign of where we are, either Snufflet or Gertrude will be sat near where we're hiding as sort of like a beacon of, hey, one of those annoying people is over there. You know,
Okay.
the standard. And also it means that we can look through the eyes of the owl to spy.
Yeah.
Okay, can
That's
you
the
guys
plan.
make a stealth check?
I can try to.
I'm a
Oh.
ninja.
Dang, stop intimidating people. You make
Please,
me decide.
I'm
for
not
me.
Denk is
intimidating people.
Denk
They're
is just
just
standing there behind the trash can like, am I hidden yet, guys?
No. He's got his hand over his eyes. He's like, I'm so well hidden right now.
I'm just trying
Literally
to make
nobody
that-
can see me. I
I'm
can't
just
even
like
see.
sitting on a bench like Assassin's Creed style, but I'm like also talking to Dank.
Okay, Gwyn, can you roll a perception?
I don't think Gwyn can physically foul a 2.
You rolled a nat one. You don't see anyone. No.
Ability check.
But yeah, you see the group. You see Denk standing there with his hand covering his eyes. You see John trying to sit on a bench, but
I mean, does he see me? I have a 13.
oh yeah, okay. If you look around a little bit better, you see that John is sitting on a bench, but you don't see Joe.
I imagine.
Well,
I
I
imagine
mean-
with Denk's bad stealth and the fact even Gwyn rolled a 1. As Gwyn steps off the train to look for us, she just walks straight into Denk.
Hello.
Yeah. Do I get another check since I ran into Dank?
What do you mean another
Or
check?
does everyone get out?
Yeah, everyone probably gets out. You're
Yeah,
not being
we
followed. You would know
issue.
that you're not being followed anymore. The guards are gone.
Well, I have no idea what that was about, or why we did it, or.
How much time has passed now since, like, are we running late?
No, it seems to be about midday, and the concert starts in the evening.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but that whole chase made me a bit peckish.
You're an odd person.
Why?
I don't know. Probably the way you were raised, or maybe you were dropped on your head as a child.
I mean, like, why would you say that?
Oh, I'm a very honest person.
Mm.
Hmm.
Okay, so is there anything you guys want to do then?
I
Go
Find
to where
somewhere
we're
to eat, I
supposed to.
guess.
I think John's hungry.
I'm hungry.
Do we wait? We need to find a bridge. For all we know, there's another 600 of these fucking clues, and you want to stop for a sandwich?
Yes?
Fine. You go get a sandwich. I
It's
will
a clue.
get something as well.
I could be persuaded.
We will come with you to get your sandwich, John. Let me guess. You know exactly where a sandwich place is that does exactly what you want, because you're an ogre in disguise.
No, if I was an ogre in disguise, I would eat you. I will. Would it be an investigation check to find a good sandwich place?
I guess. But would you
mean-
be asking people, or how would you investigate?
Probably ask some nice people. Where is a good place for tourists to get some nice food?
You can go to the market. It's just down south.
And how far away would the market be?
It's probably 5 minutes walk from here, and then you get to the north side, and that's usually all the vegetables. So if you want something good to eat, you probably want to keep going until you find the baker.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
No
And,
problem.
okay, who wants some pastries?
No one apparently.
John,
I do.
we've got things to do.
I
Eat later, you.
Right, fine, but I'm just
Silly
saying, if I don't get hungry, I might get hangry.
Oh, don't worry, I'll put you out of misery before then.
Oh, thank God! I knew we brought Denk for a good reason.
Come on.
Alright, I guess we go the way we're supposed to go first.
Yes, let's get on with the mission.
What mission? We're just here to have a good day about having a, going to the theater.
That's the mission. You have to be focused, even in life. Always focused.
Okay, so where do you guys go?
I don't know. I wasn't
Oh.
paying attention.
So
no, we
we
go
past
to
the library to the
Bridge.
right.
Kingsbridge, Knightsbridge.
Okay, so you start heading the direction the lady said, and you can see kind of in the distance, like you see some of the buildings, and behind that in the distance you can sort of see these big arches that would make the crown. Why the bridge is called the Crown Bridge. So yeah, as you guys approach the Crown Bridge and you're not being followed by guards anymore, I can say that with Gwyneth's passive perception of 19. As you get to the bridge, you see that there is a group of people huddled around the center. It appears that the outer edge of the bridge is kind of used like a roundabout. There are some people in carts with horses that are transporting stuff. And in the middle area, there is a park, almost, a small park. And yeah, you find a small group of people huddled around and you hear a girl screaming.
Hear a girl screaming?
Yes.
If this is the opera, it's very bad. There's no tune, there's no story. Just sounds like a girl screaming.
And for John, she's screaming in Sylvan, "No, let go of me, no!"
And I will mutter under my breath in common, like, so the others can hear what she's saying. No, no, let go, no, don't do it. Please let me go.
Why is John saying that somebody's holding him? Is he having a stroke?
Someone is in
translating
danger.
it,
This
Dingus.
is a job for Dink. Dink's gonna fly off towards the danger.
Then please no.
Okay, Dank, I want you to make a perception roll.
Yeah, I'm crazy.
To notice that we were standing in a tunnel and you've just smacked your head on the roof. of
Okay,
it.
with a nat 20, you would see that this is actually theater and not actual danger.
Oh, wouldn't that be an intelligence check?
I mean, he sees
I
that
rolled
it's-
nat 20.
he sees that the people that are standing around are more like an audience and less like a people on-seers of danger, bystanders of danger.
Can I assess how good their performance is?
Sure.
I'm gravely disappointed.
How would I assess how good their performance is? Would they roll a performance check and we'd just see how high the number was? I don't know.
I mean, I would think maybe insight or something. Yeah, I'll roll performance check. Hang on. I'll just look at a bard thing that I have somewhere. Hang on. Performance. Boop. Did it do the thing?
I was gonna.
There we go.
Ooh. It's not bad. Let's see if it's up to my high standards. If I had advantage, it wouldn't be. They're not bad. For a second there, I thought she was actually in danger. Except I don't speak the language, so I wouldn't have known that.
Like it bursts into appreciative tears. It's beautiful.
It's pretty good.
Anyway, what do you guys want to do? You're still, I mean, are you approaching the small theater?
Yes.
Or, I mean, it's a street theater. There's not actually a theater. It's just like they're performing
Sure.
yeah.
in the square.
Uh,
Okay, so as you approach, John, you would know, and the rest can probably kind of tell, that there is a human girl. There's a little play where we see a blonde girl. She's wearing fake elven ears, and she is wearing a little crown.
Racist.
And we also see a human painted red wearing horns, as if he were maybe a tiefling, you guys would think. And he's
Devil.
laughing maniacally. And he's also wearing a crown. And he grabs the girl by her wrists and he drags her off, and the girl screams that she doesn't want to go and that it's unfair. And the girl smacks him in the face and he lets go of her wrists and she falls to the floor. Then the actress pulls out some ribbons and kind of unrolls them to make it look like she's maybe shooting some magical energy at the man. And he falls on his back and the girl runs away. And then the crowd starts cheering. They probably understand that that's the end of the play. It's quite a weird play. But yeah, so after that, you see another little girl going around with a head, collecting money from the unstanders. I mean, this is probably the end of the play. You probably missed most of it.
I'll put 7 gold in.
Oh. And she says in Sylvan, "Thank you, good sir. That's so kind of you. We have been struggling for so long."
Did that little bitch just call me a man?
Oh.
Adam.
Dank! Hit her!
You don't know. You don't speak Sylvan, I think.
She was very thankful to you, Joe. She was very thankful, and I put in 3 silver and 2 copper pieces.
Oh, thank you.
John, can you put 2 gold in for me? I'll fix you up when we get back to Vesselheim.
You brought in no money?
I put it all in a savings account.
Alright, alright.
Dink will pop in however much Joe did, which was, I forget.
7 gold.
Did that many?
I will. After talking to Gwyneth, I will take out in my pocket
And
and
Dink
I
will
will
look
take
at
out
John
3
and be
more
like,
gold
"You're
pieces.
real cheap, mate. Classy."
Oh wow! With this kind of money, we might even be able to go to the opera. And you see the girl, and she just freezes as she says that herself, and she kind of stares at you, and she says, "I mean, to my grandma, yeah." And then she walks away.
Joe's gonna look at John and go, "Did she call me a man again?
No,
I
she
might not
called
speak
you
the language,
beauty-
but that was definitely a masculine
She
term."
called you a pretty lady, and I asked, "Would you mind? Would you mind
Roll
stopping?"
your
This is-
deception, John.
Could
Well,
you
deception
talk with
against
my
you,
translator for a moment, please?
Yeah, I'm rolling deception for them.
17.
And I will ask them,
Ah,
"Would you
damn it.
kind of stop here looking for a thing?" And I will have to use command. I'm asking the girl to stop and come back.
Who are you asking?
I'm using command on the little girl who tried
Well, you
to
want to
go
use-
away.
Stop fucking casting spells on people, you weirdo.
You want to use the word return, I think,
Yeah.
John.
Yeah,
As
yeah,
a single
return.
word. Stop and come back as a single word. It's
Yeah, I meant the idea like approach. Approach is there. Yeah, I'm saying approach.
But she's leaving.
She's
No, I
leaving.
don't know.
No, she's
Woo!
just going around the rest of the crowd, collecting money. Then she returns to her theater group and she shows them how much she got from you guys, and she points at
How
you like,
fucking
"Oh, give
wise
me
is
so
this
much."
kid? Damn. I mean, you got to be impressed, John. She made you look like a fool.
I mean, everyone makes me look like a fool. They try very hard.
Yes, but she's only like 4 years old.
Is she 4 years old? Isn't
No,
she?
no, she's much older than that.
She's probably like 8.
Oh,
She's a little girl.
Get wrecked, John.
Girls.
Get
And
wrecked.
the lead actress that is
she was running away. That's what I thought.
the lead. No, she was just collecting money. She's with the theater group. But yeah, so as she points at you, the actress with the blonde hair and the fake elven ears, she comes up to you guys and she says, "Oh, thank you so much for your kind donation to our theater group." And she kind of looks around to see if there is no like guards, because you get the feeling that all performing arts are probably illegal if music is illegal. So yeah, she kind of looks around to see if there's no one kind of staring, and she's like, you are tourists, yes."
Yeah.
And then, do you speak Sylvan?
Dink just says yes. Whenever someone's
I'm-
talking to him in another language,
I'm
Dink
translating.
says yes or hello.
No, I imagine he just nods and smiles.
Oh,
I'm translating for him. I'm like the intermediator.
I speak not so good common, but I thank you for the money. It's very nice. We go
the-
and we have
the-
good evening. Yes.
The little girlie she mentioned are the opera.
And you
We
see
would
the
be-
girl. She kind of snaps, looks at the girl, and you see the little girl like, "No, I didn't mean it. I'm sorry."
We would also be interested in visiting such a place. Do you know if you could give us any way to help us? We are trying to find the Crown's Bridge.
You are on the Crown's Bridge.
Well,
That's
Yeah.
that's.
we're looking for another clue.
Well, you know title of book?
Let me just look up the title of the book.
It was the apple of Thursday, but not Thursday. It was
I don't think I still have the book on me, but what is the title of the book?
Yes.
Apple of
Was I close?
Tunche.
That's the one. Like Thursday, but Tunche. I was close, man.
No, it's not title of book. No.
No title of a different book. We know titles of several books.
You speak Maria?
Oh, Maria.
Would I remember the title of the book?
Would you?
We don't know which book she's referring to. That's the problem. at the moment.
The first one I found in the library.
Yeah, that was the apple of Thursday, whatever it's called.
You speak Maria, yes?
I will reply to I speak Sylvan, if that's what you are asking about.
No, you speak Maria. You know Maria, and she kind of like
Oh,
plays a
did we
little
speak to
flute.
the?
She plays a little air flute.
We spoke to her. She said us to come here. I think we gave her an apple.
Maria give you? Maria give you?
No, we give Maria. Wait, did Maria give us something?
Did you?
No,
We got
is she talking like this in Sylvan
What
or
crosses
is she talking
river?
like
Yes,
this in
wait.
common?
We got a bit of parchment. She's asking for the bit of parchment then, obviously. I wasn't paying attention when she did it because mostly I was, elsewhere.
Maria give you? Yes.
Yeah.
Did she give us something?
Yes, she gave us a bit of parchment apparently.
Hands it
Yeah.
over.
Hand,
Maria
hands it
give you.
over.
Maria give you.
Yes, it's ours. You're not allowed.
No, but you prove. You prove. You go to you. You know. You go. You prove. Okay. I give you next clue. Yes. It's so fun. Okay, and as the next clue, she gives you quite a large piece of paper, and you see on one side, it is actually, well, I have a little thing, but it's not actually like this. On the one side, it is a map of the city, and it's not exactly this map, but it's just to kind of show you guys like what the map could look like. I just quickly looked up something. But yeah, you get this little map with the little grid on it, with the little...
I like the way you describe it. It could look like this map. This is a map, but it's not this map. I just wanted to show you guys
There
what
are
a
many
map.
maps like it, but it is not this.
No, it's just
I like
for it's just for the aesthetic that she gives you a map, okay?
No,
And
I
this
know.
is the
I'm
map.
saying I like it.
Okay, and then on the back of the map is this. And it is not in any writing that you guys know what it is.
Could I try to decide?
What turns everything around but does not move? John.
Is that
A
the
compass.
zodiac letter?
I just grabbed some random runes from the internet, to be honest. It's
Yeah.
mainly if can anyone make me an Arcana check?
I can definitely make you an Arcana check.
I will assist
Dead
and
end?
guidance him.
Her, please.
Alright,
Well,
with a 19,
Yes.
you would
Nice.
know that probably this parchment, if you kind of hold it, that it's enchanted and the letters are magically made so that you cannot read them at the moment. You would think that even if freaking Silver with Eyes of the Runekeeper would not know what it says, you would probably need to do something or go somewhere to be able to become able to read it.
Whoa.
Well, I'm gonna have to let Denk. I don't know what you're gonna want to do, but Denk will tag along because I have to go. Unfortunately.
Okay.
Oh, will Denk follow my instructions when I tell him to punch children?
Yep.
Will you follow
Let
Joe's
us-
instructions when he tells you to punch John?
We will have massacred half the city's population by the time I get back. I imagine. Enjoy yourselves. Yeah, I should be back in about
Okay.
an hour or so. I'll
Hope
let you
so.
know. All right.
See.
Sorry about that, Pampy. I will see you guys in a
It's
bit.
not a problem.
So what turns everything around but does not move? My guess for this particular riddle would be a mirror. But obviously I may be overthinking things and it could just be a fucking roundabout.
It could also, yeah.
I mean,
Could be a
both of those kind of. This is the perils of having a intelligence of 20. I see solutions everywhere to problems. So, I mean, there is a roundabout, but
The map is
What do
not
you
the
guys
actual
think?
map.
I mean, whatever you say, I'm probably gonna do because you solved 2 of the riddles already. So
huh?
I mean, you guys are already at the roundabout, so if it would be location oriented, it would probably not be a roundabout because you're at the roundabout.
Ah.
Well, I might be wrong. You're welcome to your opinions. What do you think?
what turns everything around but does not move?
A roundabout.
Time. Well, does the roundabout turn everything around?
If it didn't, it'd be a really bad roundabout.
It's a merry-go-round.
Ah, it does move though.
But it doesn't move.
Like
It's
literally in its
stationary. It
name.
rotates.
Yeah, it rotates. Rotating is moving.
Yeah, it
No,
goes
it's not.
around.
It is in
It
riddles.
goes
As
around,
often
but
it is. It's movement.
fine.
It's rotational movement. It's how the riddles work a lot of the time.
Well-
It could be the river.
Why could it
The
be a
river?
river? Why does every solution to every riddle for you be a river?
Hey,
Rivers
hey! I
move.
only suggested this one time. Don't affiliate with me.
Rivers,
What? If it's an apple.
roundabouts. It's a flute stuck
It's a
into an apple,
flute.
placed inside a book.
It's a clock. It's time. It's death. It's a promise.
What turns everything around?
Time definitely
Everything.
moves. I still think it's a mirror,
I mean, that would make sense.
but we don't know any locations that would be a mirror.
A house of mirrors.
The house of the fun house to the circus.
You
I
get the
don't think
feeling
so.
that there's probably not a circus in Justinia.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
What the
it is.
fuck is this place? to building a circus. We need Denk. Denk, fetch your elephant.
Stop punching children, Dank!
I can't help it. They're so squishy.
Anyway,
I'm stuck on the whole mirror thing. I can't think of anything else. What about you, Gwyn? You had a good idea. Maybe I have another.
Water.
Water.
No, water moves.
And it doesn't really turn everything around.
Well, it does the same things as a mirror.
It is reflective. I'll give you that, but...
You know what, guys? I think we're having so much problems. I'll try doing this.
No, don't ask your deity for help with a riddle.
Should I? It's like I think
You're
I should
like
try.
the sort of person that would be halfway through a crossword, get stuck on a... Oh, what's 13 down? Fuck it. I'll ask Jesus Christ. Jesus, please help me with 13 down.
It's
Hey,
fuck
that's
off.
not.
I mean, you can,
was-
John. I'm not gonna judge you for asking your deity.
I
was
wonder if
wonder-
John could work out if I'm judging him for asking his deity.
Hey,
I've been
my
so cryptic
God
about it.
denies me the most basic of courtesies of saying, "Oh, no, you need to kill them yourself." I think they can help me with a riddle at least once in a while.
Your god, the god of Sudoku.
You're invoking divine intervention for a fucking riddle. That's amazing.
What turns everything around but does not move?
So I'm
definitely
guessing
mirror.
that it's greater, so it doesn't work.
Yeah, it fails.
Yeah.
I'd
It
love
doesn't.
it to be the one time when it passes.
Yeah, it's a bird! What?
Is it an Arctic tern? No, God, it's not an Arctic tern. Oh,
Is it an undulating swallow?
what turns everything around but does not move? Is it a wall?
Meanwhile, the whole street performers have just started packing and they're about to leave.
It's getting close to midnight. It's like, fuck, we might make this opera, but, well, at least the last act.
I will go to the performance and quickly ask them and tell them, please, I and my friends are pretty stupid. How do we solve this riddle?
No,
you
no,
stupid,
no.
you stupid.
let-
She replies in common, even though you spoke Sylvan to her. You stupid, and she pulls out a little silver reflecting thing and she gives it to you.
Hold it up
She
to the
gives
to
him
the
a
secret
mirror.
message.
Yes.
Fucking great. And you hold the mirror up to the message and it
Text.
reflects it. But none of us have a mirror.
We do now.
I have a question. Could I use this? Could I use this mirror for sanctuary?
I want my mirror back. You stupid.
I
Oh,
can't
oh.
understand what she's... Oh no, she's saying it in common.
Yes.
I mean,
Yeah.
I thought it was a mirror, but I didn't
I
have
will
one, and
look
everybody
at the
seemed to think I
mirror,
was wrong.
Yeah.
and I will look at the mirror with the text behind me. Does it make any more sense?
Hang on, what? You look at the...
I look
He's
at the
looking at the
mirror.
reflection of the text.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Double my number and less than a scout.
Score. Half of my number
Scout.
is less. It's a score.
Scout.
It's
That's
an
what I'm
R.
saying. I'm saying scout.
It's an R.
It's a score. A score is 20.
10 years, I think.
I think it is maybe 20. Like 4 score on 20 years ago. I don't know.
Oh, 4 score and 20 would. If a score is 20, then 4 score and 20 would be 4 20s and another 20. So that wouldn't make any sense.
Or
Anyway.
20.
All right. So,
The score is 20,
score-
isn't it?
no, I think a score must be 10.
4 score and 7 years ago. A score is 20.
Oh, in that case, I was right the first time, and then I doubted myself because somebody said 4 score and 20, and it's like, oh, that, yeah, you're right. That doesn't make any sense.
Okay, double my number and I'm less than a score, so I'm less than 20. We know that. Half my number, I'm less than 4. So it has to be a number lower than 7, right? And then
Well,
days of
yeah.
the week are still greater I fear. So it is 8 or 7. 7 or 8.
what? Wait.
No, there's more numbers in a week. It's
Days of
less
the week
than
are still greater.
20,
Yeah.
and it's less than half of 4, half of 8.
Yes. Add 1 to my double when bakers are near. So
Baker's dozen?
So, yeah, it's,
bakers dozen, yeah.
that would be 12. But double my number, I'm less than a score. I think there are 2 numbers here. Hence the big black line.
I think that, like, the number would probably be 6. Double my number,
Yeah.
12 is less than 20. Half it, it's 3. Add 1 to my double, so 12 plus 1 is baker's dozen. So the
Yeah,
6E, 6E
6,
should be
yeah.
the map place.
Yeah, 6E.
Yeah.
Yeah.
6 makes sense.
Everything about you, so 6E.
Oh my god,
Shh,
stop
no
being such a
singing.
6.
No singing, you might get arrested.
That was, nowhere near singing. That was
Okay.
just, that was what modern music thinks is singing, the bastards.
Ooh.
So we're gonna
slam
head,
poetry.
well, no, proper poetry is more musical than some stuff, but yeah.
True.
Anyway, yeah, so we head to 6E.
How did you already solve the second riddle so fast?
I was looking at the second riddle while they were solving the first.
To be honest, the second riddle you can kind of get from the first line.
Yeah.
I begin
begin.
eternity and then space. It's
Oh, E.
I read a lot of riddles. I'm a very wise person.
Okay. So you
I saw-
guys...
Not
you-
in your mind.
Hello?
Hello.
Okay. So you head to coordinate 6E.
6E.
You
Alright?
sunk my battleship.
Is it the red light district?
No. So yeah, the sun is kind of starting to set. You get the feeling that the opera will probably start pretty soon. But yeah, as you head to 6E, you actually see a familiar face, grayish blonde hair, standing there in front of a small building, and he seems to be humming a song. And if any of you had cared to ask, it's the same song that Maria was playing on her flute. And it's Merlin.
Oh, hi Merlin.
Oh, hey guys. What's up?
Well, we waited for you to get off your shift at the transport place and just followed you. We couldn't be bothered with the clues. I'm joking. We were solving the clues.
Okay. Right. So, what did you learn about the apple?
It's
Absolutely
not poisonous.
nothing.
It's poisonous, but
It's not
really-
poisonous. It's not poisonous. There are no insects in it. It's forbidden despite being harmless and delicious. And there are no Granny Smiths.
No, I mean, I thought that I thought Priscilla would ask you about the, but just it's the title of the fucking book. No one knows this. What do you know about the apple? Well, the apple.
The apple.
Wait, the title of the book is The Apple?
No.
The apple of Thursday.
What's the title of the book again? Think to myself.
What check would you need to make to be able to remember?
Intelligence?
History?
Intelligence or history?
Yeah.
I'd say.
I think I can do history.
Yeah.
Let me see if I remember.
Where's my history? Oh, I got a +10. Oh, I only got a 20? Fucking hell.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
he didn't tell you guys the title of the book as was written in Sylvan. But with with a 15, you would actually remember the title of the book. The title of the book is The Apple is as Red as the Sun on a Fulson.
I repeat the title in Sylvan.
I see that you speak Sylvan. Well, in that case, yes. And he opens the door for the very small shack that's behind him. And as you guys enter, it's actually a very big building on the inside. And you get the feeling that this is probably a magic mansion spell. It's probably like a magic mansion spell. And a magnificent mansion spell. And the
Modern
inside,
Canaan's magnificent mansion.
the inside is a great hall leading into the concert hall straight ahead. And there are some people standing here that are also punching the opera tickets for some people that already got in. And you also see the street performers, and you see Maria sitting in the corner playing on her flute.
Oh, guys, can I have all the opera tickets to get them punched? I like getting tickets punched.
Was that Dank?
I was channeling him.
Glorious.
But yeah, you get your tickets punched. And there is a man who says, Oh, you have the special VIP tickets from Princess Sulfora. Yes, I will not tell that she was here. Yes.
Did you say princess?
Wait, she's actually a princess. I thought she was
She's a
delusional.
No.
No, it's a princess of House Ravenstar. She is our noble. She is our princess. But yes, you go upstairs, you go to second floor, there is your VIP balcony, you are her friends. Yes, you have her tickets.
Yes. Cool. To the balcony.
To the balcony.
Wait, we forgot to change into our smart clothes.
You still
I
have
was
already
half an
in my
hour,
smart clothes.
probably.
These are my smart clothes. And I'm wearing just a normal suit that's like clean.
I am going to how smart do people look? I'm going to change into my smart clothes.
Hold
some
up,
makeup
I
on.
sent Manp a thing of it before.
I'm going to put on some concealer as well to hide a bunch of the scars that would obviously be on this barbaric body, but
Will you also hide the tattoos?
no, not the tiger tattoo. I am very proud of my tiger tattoo.
Very funny, Joe. Now please get rid of
There you
this
go.
nose on me. I don't have donkeys too.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, I just assume you made my face look like a donkey.
Nope, I haven't done anything yet. But thank you for the inspiration. Although, let's face it, if anybody's going to make an ass out of you, it's going to be yourself. That was wordplay, worthy of the theatre.
That's brilliant, Ross.
Okay, you guys should be able to see the whole theater thing that I have set up.
Correct.
The map that we are currently on. And yeah, you see some people littering in.
They're littering?
Well,
Oh, they should be throwing rubbish
littering.
around.
They're littering in. Yes,
Loitering.
I don't know English.
Shifting?
Anyway.
No, that's fine.
Shut up! Stop bullying me! Why are you hitting yourself?
Did you make Did you make us look without glasses or with glasses? Because we have goggles of night vision.
What are you talking about? I haven't cast seeming yet.
Oh, you haven't? I thought you did.
I was trying to ascertain how smart people look.
I mean, your guys are
before
on the
you do
balcony, and everyone is down at the.
Where's Tom?
I don't know.
Oh.
Like, I linked in chat how I think Gwen would look, and you're more than welcome to say what you think.
Yeah, I've seen better. No, no, it looks very pretty. I was joking.
Where is it? Oh,
Where is
I'll be
it?
honest, that's the best thing that I could find for pretty redhead dress.
Hmm.
No, that's good. I mean, this is. I mean, you're probably going to be able to tell where this is stolen from, if it ever loads. But yeah, that's kind of how Joe
Oh
is
my.
dressed.
Okay.
Is it the one in the suit, the pantsuit?
Yep, that's the one.
Cool.
What's that one? What's that cartoon where there's like bees?
Not the
But they're people.
bees.
The Simpsons.
No. It's like Adult Swim stuff.
Rick and Morty.
No.
Futurama. I don't.
Anything else?
Oh.
Venture Bros.
Ah.
Anyway, as you guys are taking your seat on the balcony and everyone takes their seat in the hall, in the main hall, you see the announcer. He walks on stage and he announces the 3 performers for today being, well, you already see them on the stage at this moment. They start entering. And yes, the lady in the middle, she is the singer, and she sings a little song. This man, who is not on the token layer, but on the map layer. Nice. If everything wants to load, he goes sit behind the piano. This girl,
Oh
she
my.
stands here. And they begin their performance
Is it as good as Vampy's
for
singing?
today. I mean, my singing is awesome, so
Are you actually about to sing?
no.
Oh, God damn it.
Well, wait, that's the only reason I signed up for this damn contract.
Me too. I thought, like, this is BS. I thought we were gonna hear Fnappy sing.
Yeah. I mean, we have heard Vampy sing 'cause she did her Denk. Wait, it wasn't a Denk song.
Yes, was.
That was a Denk song, yeah.
And while the woman starts her performance, you see some people in the audience. They start heading towards the stage. And I want everyone to make a charisma save.
Holy shit.
Yes.
And before I fail.
My best stat. It's pretty bad.
Let me roll. I have the +8. Hopefully I won't fail. Yeah, I don't think I fail.
Alright, I will turn down the music a little bit because it's a bit loud. Alright. So, Gwen, you kind of feel compelled to walk up to the stage, but you are on the VIP room, so you would need to exit into the hallway first. So, you actually go and you head into the hallway, but as soon as the doors close behind you, you don't hear the music anymore, and you're kind of left standing there like, why am I standing
What
in
the
the
hell?
hall? Yeah.
Vampy.
You see some
What was
other
that?
you see some other confused people standing in the hallway from the other VIP balconies. They're all quite fancily dressed, and you see one man. He goes back onto his balcony, and he immediately comes back out enchanted again. And as the door closes, he again is like, "Why do I keep going into the hallway?"
So I get sent out every time I walk back in.
Roll 1 for Dank. I mean, I don't have one. I don't have Dank shit open.
He has pretty high. He's not supposed to fail.
But yeah, the woman keeps singing, and you actually now notice. Did I move the map? No, I didn't.
I can roll for him if you want.
Yeah, please. Oh, thank you. And you actually notice that these people, they start putting everything that is valuable on the stage, and the people even see some people coming like from behind the stage that are part of the crew. They're also starting to put their valuables on the stage, and these people, they just go and sit back down as if nothing is wrong.
Is this why it's
So when I
illegal?
work out,
I'm pretty
When
sure
I
they're
walk
stealing. I'm pretty sure they're doing something to charm people.
It's probably some form of I don't really care. Shush, I'm listening to the song.
Didn't the song
when I
end?
walk, when I walk back out onto the balcony, well, if the music was playing, would I have been forced back out the door again?
No, you can actually make a new save. Are you casting a spell, John?
I would like to cast a Calm Emotions on the balcony we are in, and choosing to suppress any charm effects.
Okay, so Gwyn, as you try to re-enter the balcony, you actually feel compelled as soon as you hear the music to leave again. But as you enter John's spell, the charmed effect lifts from you.
Okay.
Do you feel anything different, Gwen?
Pardon?
Are you feeling anything different since I cast the spell?
Yeah, I don't have an overwhelming urge to walk into the hallway and wondering what the fuck's going on.
Cool. Calm Emotions lasts 10 minutes, not like the sheet says. So, you have like 10 minutes before you're gonna be wanting to do that again.
Do you think maybe
Do we need to shoot people?
I don't think we should be hostile. We're just here to watch the performance.
And the performance is great, by the way.
I mean, I don't
Is
have
it really?
any bro.
I'm having fun.
You can assume that it's...
I mean, it can't be that great if it's making me want to walk out and not listen to it.
Okay,
well,
so
it
these
makes you
people...
want to walk to the stage. And the only way to get to the stage is walk out. But as soon as you stop hearing the music, you don't really care anymore.
So these people walking up, are they emptying their pockets on there?
Yeah,
Or just
they're
throwing up a
emptying
small
their
bit of
pockets,
change?
their wallets, any jewelry they have on them. One woman placed her child on the stage. Like, they're putting everything that's valuable to them on the stage.
Dank, punch the child.
It's the only way.
Well, I know what's up, I think, but I don't know if Joe knows what's up.
Do tell us.
Well, no, I don't know if Joe knows. I don't know if in character I know what's up.
Do a check.
Yeah. Can I do a check to see if Joe would know what sort of creatures these are?
Can I join in?
I'll tell you, just before you make a roll, they're just bards. They have magic.
Okay.
I mean,
In
I'm
that case-
guessing you thought that they were probably like harpies or something. They're
Or succubi.
yeah, they're
Yeah.
just bards.
Okay.
Like, you would know that they're just humans. They have a pretty good magic protection here.
How far away are they from me?
Well, as far as you can see on the map, probably. Hang on. Yeah.
It goes like a height wise. Like, are them very, very tall, or like, because I'm thinking like spell wise, could I cast a spell on them?
You can try.
I will try to make sure I'm not noticed on the balcony, like, and I will,
Shatter.
no, I will hide so they can't see me from below, and I will cast message on them and say, they don't know my voice, they don't know I'm the one saying this. I will say, what? Why are you stealing our money?
The
Steady
moment
perform.
they're performing, so they're unable to respond to you, and they choose not to as well.
I mean, we could go down there, pretend that we're, giving over money, and then just, take the money that's there. I mean, is it a lot of money on the stage?
Well, yes. You get.
Did you
the
say
feel-
somebody's child?
That was more for aesthetic. Well, it's
I was
just
going to say, because we'd definitely jump into action if they're stealing people's yarn.
no. But the people that are in the audience, they appear to be quite the wealthier type of people that would be able to like afford going to the opera in the first place, but also a bunch of just like teenagers who probably are just here to solve the riddles, more or less. And and yeah, they're just putting their gold that they have. You see the little girl from the street performance. She empties that little hat out onto the stage, and she walks back to her, probably her mother or her big sister.
Joe is gonna stand up sharply and leave to try and go down there.
Okay.
Seeing the little girl empty out the money that we gave her. No, dear. No. So, are you coming, Gwyneth, dear? We've got 10 minutes before you'll be all blurred again. Blurred. Is nobody else coming? Let's split the party. I mean, really.
Yeah, come.
No,
coming.
it's fine, John, dear. Fucking leave a woman to do a woman's work.
Please don't use passive aggressive. It's hard to say when you're lying or when you just.
I'm not lying. You don't understand me.
They seem to just think that you're probably there to give them money as well.
I'm gonna stop and look sternly. Is it just so there are these 3 bards, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Dance off.
I'm gonna look yeah. Yo, dance off, bro. Ciao. Things are
Wait,
gonna
what's that?
be easier. Right, what do we wanna do? Magic, force, or reasoning?
Reasoning. We have plenty of that.
Reasoning first.
Joe's gonna step forwards and go,
4.
what you're doing is wrong. If you
You tell 'em.
deserved the money for your performances, they would give it willingly. You are not good people. You're stealing from the rich and the poor. You're despicable. You're taking advantage of them. And we will not allow this to continue. Not on my watch.
I'm just gonna go up and take the baby and return it back to its
Oh, I was going to read that. I joke. Do they respond or do they just keep playing?
They just keep playing. They really don't care. There's still like people pushing past you to get to the stage to give them money.
Does it look like anyone in particular is doing it?
What check would that be?
It would be an arcana check. See who's casting
Perception
the spell.
or arcana?
Yeah,
I'd
make a
say.
perception check.
Would it be possible? Yeah, I've got counterspell. Would it be possible to? That was going to kind of be my next step for the whole
Yeah.
counterspell thing. But would it be also possible to see if they are being controlled in some manner?
They are not being controlled in with the perception check. You can see that the music that they are making, the pianist and the main singer, are what's mainly causing the whole ruckus, and the little girl, even though she joined in the performance, is more walking around collecting the money and waving, and I think that she probably believes that they are just like fans and they just give like flowers that are sometimes thrown on
Do you
stage,
think-
but this girl just believes that they are giving them money for their performance.
Okay.
Right.
I would ask that you
Question.
stop kindly, otherwise I'm going to have to shut this performance down. You're stealing money.
They keep going.
I cast silence.
Would Dank, if I asked him to smash a piano, do we reckon he would?
don't
I
think
imagine
really-
in a heartbeat.
Yeah, but first I cast silence in a radius that encompasses the 2 players. No sound can go through shit. And spells with verbal components can't
Okay.
be counted.
Then I want you to roll for initiative.
Uh-oh.
We can't do that.
We don't have my lovely thing set up. You have to use your character sheet.
I know, this is so weird.
Thanks,
Oh,
Adam.
see, when you don't have the coders, you notice these things, man. Well, John, you didn't have to throw your toys out of the pram. You could have rolled something a bit higher.
Oops.
Cool. I am now not able to cast magic or command my skeletons to do things.
And you're not
I can
able
drop
to
it
tell
whenever.
Dank that he is supposed to smash the piano.
I can move out of the radius though, because I am familiar with this spell, unfortunately.
Yeah.
It
It will probably be only just so that they can hit. Unfortunately, there are no counter tokens with radiuses at the moment, so I'll just drag in my own token and I'll use it.
Alrighty, thank you.
Oh, so I really don't have to move far to get out. Oh, was you only covering those 2?
Yeah, it's not a big radius.
Yeah, you're not really covering the piano there.
Yes,
you're covering
he's-
like half of the
Yeah.
Like
notes.
that.
Yeah,
I
that'd
mean,
probably be
he
better.
could still play the low notes, but you would get the idea with the charm
He can
effect,
play the
probably.
lowest two
Yes.
notes, just boom, 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 boom.
Like that, I guess. Like
Mhm.
just some hits and
Okay.
like maybe a bit of that.
Well, that doesn't quite cover the woman. You need to be entirely.
Fine, there. She.
There we go. Man, I'm just saying right though. You got to get the spell right though.
Literally
Okay.
who?
Okay.
Literally though. Heck it.
Yes.
Hello.
Heck it, wreck it.
Yes, sir. Hmm.
Dank smashed the piano.
Don't smash the piano. That's what you're saying.
Kick the baby.
Heck it can't hear.
Heck, you can't do anything.
He's silenced.
Oh, shit. Okay. Can I look at my compatriots and see if they're like mouthing or pointing at anything, or like doing the whole X thing with their hands?
Imagine we're giving evils to the performers.
Gwyn
Cool.
would be pointing at the piano, sort of commanding Dank to smash it, but I'm assuming he can't hear either.
Cool. I am going to move towards the piano, and I believe shocking grasp would be okay here.
Shockingly grasp the wood.
Yeah. It's a creature, isn't it?
A piano, yeah. You see
No.
them wandering.
Actually, is Shocking Grasp has verbal?
Oh, does it? Oh, it does. Sugar balls.
I don't know if it like this. She drags in always bad things. It always has VSM, so it
I'm not
may have-
sure if shocking grasp is verbal, but
Says
also
that you're-
the piano's not a creature. So
Yeah.
No. I was just thinking I could walk up to your man and shocking grasp him, but I can't. It's verbal.
I don't think
Um,
it is. You need to check online. Don't trust the compendium when it comes to
Yeah,
VSM.
it always drags in with VSM. It doesn't have any material, so I think it's either VS or S. You can move out and cast Eldritch Blast, I think.
That's also not a bad idea. I've never thought of using Eldritch Blast before.
Where
Cool.
did you come from? From here? And then you went
Uh,
there,
from-
and then you went back out.
Yeah, I have not enough movement at all.
Nope. And also,
I'll
I
stand.
think. Like,
Didn't you start? You started here. You
Started
walked.
here, walked here. and
Oh,
walked
okay. I
here.
thought you started here before.
So that was like 25 movement.
Yeah.
I
Okay. Yeah.
think.
Then it's good. I thought you started here in front
Yeah.
of the fat woman.
I was like, no.
No. Okay.
Yeah, I'll just, I will hex this gentleman here
Okay.
at the piano, and
Mm-hmm.
I will Eldritch Blast hex him. That would be 22 to hit for 12 damage.
Okay. You do 12 damage. Also.
11
John.
force and 1 necrotic.
Can we stop setting all those?
Can you please stop, John? Thank you. Okay. Is that your turn?
It is indeed, yes.
All right, Mother Joe.
Mother Joe is going to. So did you just attack the piano? Yeah.
No, the
No,
man
the-
that's playing the piano.
You attack
Did
the
he
man.
react at all? Yeah. Did he stop playing?
No.
Fuck. Cool. Hardcore.
Well, I
Oh,
mean,
man.
on his turn he'll probably start playing because he's different.
Gotcha.
He just hit the keys harder. Going, why won't you play?
Yeah.
Joe
Hey,
is
Freebird.
I don't know how much movement would it cost him. Actually, no, he'll stay down. He'll move over to there, and looking at this woman,
Mm-hmm.
he is going to turn her into a tortoise.
Okay, she's a tortoise now.
Cool.
She's a tiny tortoise. Okay.
Uh, that will hinder her ability to sing.
Oh yes,
Um,
definitely.
and- That is the end of that chapter.
I'll just make her a snail for now. She's not hasted. She just has a snail.
That's fine. That's fine.
Alrighty. And when does she get to remake the save?
When she dies,
Oh, nice.
it isn't a repeat save type thing.
Yeah.
Oh, that's kind of weird. Okay. Denk? Oh, what did Denk do, you guys? What do you think?
Smash the piano.
I would
Yeah,
like to rage.
definitely.
I cast
can't
close.
read.
It doesn't work.
He
Can't
he
rage?
would cast. Okay, here's what Dank would do. He would have seen the piano and put two and two together, realized that these guys were charmed by the music, right?
Yeah,
He would cast. I believe he has it called paste or something, shatter on his sheet. But I don't think he can do it like and get the piano.
No,
and the guy.
Even if he cast Shatter, it would do fuck all in a silence.
no sound can exist, no standard damage.
No kiss
Then
kiss,
he'd-
no bang bang.
Then he'd probably smash the piano somehow, like that, or he'd run up and smash the guy in the face.
Oh yeah.
Let's just say he attacks the piano.
Does anyone still have Dank sheet open?
I do.
Oh,
not.
you. So
Oh
what is it?
man, I really hope
Mountain's Heart is. He's got Masher and Masher and
click even,
Mountain
man.
Heart.
Mountain Heart. I really hope that this piano's a mimic, just because it'd be fucking funny.
Do you think I'm that good of a DM?
I do think you're that good of a DM.
Aw, that's,
In fact,
it's
I
just
think you're
a-
probably better than that.
It's just a piano.
Oh,
Yeah,
the stage is a mimic.
Dank hits off the one side of the piano, but the high notes are still playable. But you
Ooh.
know, you don't know that because it's silent, so you don't hear anything. All the people in the audience are kind of confused as they cannot hear the music anymore. Next is the tortoise's turn.
Have I messed up your combat?
No, not at all. I don't know the movement of a tortoise, but I guess
Oh, I imagine it's not a lot.
she'll just move there.
It's
That's her
like
turn.
20 feet.
Oh, 20? Really? Yeah,
I believe so. Give me a sec.
Are you
It's not a
confusing
turtle.
tortoise with turtle? No, I can't spell for shit.
Mm. No, because I was looking into it for a druid.
A giant tortoise has a movement speed of 10 feet. Also 105 hit points.
she'll just move there.
Oh, it's a
It does,
homebrew creature.
it does become the stats of a tortoise.
Okay, next is Gwyn.
Question: would Spencer's katana work in there?
Yes. It's just elemental damage. It's fire, isn't it? It's not thunder.
Yeah. Then I guess I move here and smack the rest of the piano.
Oh yeah, the piano is totally smacked. It's not working anymore.
I don't think there's anyone there, so the sneak attack damage doesn't count.
Oh yeah,
Is that-
yeah. It's good. It's smashed. Okay. Next, the pianist.
Give me a sec.
You want to do
So
more?
that's
I'm sorry.
25. I've got 5 feet, so I can get to there. Bonus action. I am going to dash and go here.
Okay.
All good.
Okay, next up is the pianist. And the pianist is going to get up, seeing that his piano is now thoroughly smashed. And he's gonna move out of the silence this way. And he will shout for Flora. The little girl, hang on, I need to cough.
I mean, he wouldn't know where the aura is. I suppose he could probably guess, but
You can
Oh yeah,
estimate
but
that.
Yeah,
he's shouting
but-
because he's deaf, basically.
okay.
And he spots her, and then he sees that you guys turn his wife into a tortoise, whatever. And he is going to cast a spell.
I think he's now far too far away for me to counterspell. Yep, I can't counterspell.
Also,
Did
I-
anyone to move Dank's token?
Dank is in
Huh?
the silence.
Oh.
Did he move on?
Yeah, to hit it, he would have moved 10 feet.
Oh.
And then probably moved out until he got out of the silence, I guess.
Yeah, okay.
In which case he could counterspell.
actually,
Does he
counterspell.
have counterspell?
Counterspell isn't verbal.
Verbal,
It's
it's
only
somatic.
somatic.
Mm.
It's not. It's not verbal, is it?
It's somatic only.
I'm looking at my own sheet.
Yeah.
I couldn't work out why I couldn't see counterspell.
That's what I was saying, John. It's just somatic. So even if he was in the silence, he could still do counterspell.
No, I just was
So,
like, would he notice him casting a spell without, like, if it's only verbal, he may not notice it being verbal.
Oh yeah, I suppose it depends on what spell the guy's casting.
Well, she said he casts a spell. I guess that would make it pretty obvious.
Yeah, I do that on purpose because
She
that's
could
not
have left-
how Matthew does it.
Well, you could just say he shouts and then this happens next time, if you want to be sneaky.
Well, I mean, you could see him casting a spell.
So that's that, I guess.
Hang on, I just realized that none of the spells are set up right, so I need to freaking drag in all
Yeah,
the
that
spells.
happens with dragging creatures and things.
I mean,
If it's a spell that's higher than 3rd level, Denk would have to roll to see if he's
oh no,
able.
it cancels out. It was a
Okay.
3rd level shatter.
Ah.
Who casts a 3rd level shatter? Why don't you just do fireball?
Because he's a bard.
Yeah,
Anyway,
John, you insensitive dick.
next up is the girl, and she's going to run over to her turtle mama. Turtle mama, why?
I think we all have to appreciate how he took the baby out of the initiative order.
And she and she picks up the little turtle mama, and then she casts another spell. Oh, she casts a spell.
I will. If she starts chanting and shit, I will counterspell.
No, she casts invisibility on herself and the turtle.
Ah.
Does it also
Well,
go through for the turtle?
Higher levels, I
No.
think?
But if she's starting to cast a spell, then unless she has subtle spell,
No.
I can counterspell it.
No, she's just casting a spell.
Then I will counterspell it. I don't know whether it should be only one creature, but I don't know if it'd work on it. But I will attempt to counterspell.
Okay, she does not go invisible.
Uh,
And then, with her bonus action, she's gonna shout at her father, and she will give him a bardic inspiration.
ooh.
Ooh.
'Cause
What does she say?
Dad, I have mom. We need to get away. Why are they attacking us? I don't understand.
Well, I didn't attack them, I just silenced them.
And then you attack the
We
piano.
haven't actually
And then you
attacked
turn
them
their
at all,
mother
though.
into
That's-
a turtle.
Yeah, but we haven't attacked them. We smashed the piano, that's it.
And turn the mother into a turtle.
And cast a spell.
But that's not really
I mean, casting spells is
attacking
offensive,
someone.
I will say actually, before we move on, by the way, Fampi, if either of the bards have counterspell, they can counterspell as well.
They don't have counterspell. I mean, they
Oh.
could. I know that.
Counterspell is really fucky, which is
Mhm.
why everybody should pick it up because it just annoys DMs endless.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But yeah, John.
The Summers did its job, so I'll just... how to incapacitate people?
Turn them into a tortoise.
Problem solving 101.
No, don't fireball them.
I'm not Alan. I could try banishing them. That could be a thing.
Wow.
I mean,
I'm sorry.
that would solve the problem.
I just love you're like problem solving and Adam's like, no, don't fireball them, and you're like, I'm not Aleph. I don't know, that amused me.
I mean, John, you're still in the silence, or are you dispelling that?
And then I'm just dropping concentration on it. It's like, it served its purpose.
Yeah, okay.
What's the range on when they have to be an additional... If I banish the target, do they just have to be within my range, or do they also have to be within 30 feet of each other?
I don't know how that works.
I'll
Adam,
try
help
banishing them
me.
fast, yeah.
Wait. So they have to be within 60 feet of you. What do you mean? Do they have to be within 30 feet of each other? What are you talking about?
Like, if like I target one and then I target additional creatures, then they have to be within 30 feet of each other. That's like a thing of a whole person, not banishment.
But you're casting it at 4th level?
I'm casting it. I just pinged it to see myself. Like,
Oh,
wrote
okay.
about
I think-
it, not casting it yet. So I'm
Yeah,
casting it
'cause-
at 5th level.
Is banishment in the compendium wrong then? Because it doesn't say anything about.
No, it doesn't say. But I was just thinking maybe it did.
Let me look that up.
Fun times.
So I'm casting at 5th level, and I'm targeting the Faja and the little girl.
Faja.
Okay.
It doesn't say anything about they have to be within 30 feet of each other. I think they just have to be within range of you.
And they
Yeah.
need to make a charisma save, so first...
Yeah, they're bad, so they're probably gonna make it. But who knows?
I mean...
Stranger things have happened.
Oh, I rolled to myself. Hang on. Why does this keep happening to me?
Society.
Oh yeah, the father fails. He's banished.
I was about to say he has inspiration,
Yeah,
but
it's a
unless he's
D8.
giving out
Can't
D10s.
make that, no. And the
Ooh.
girl... Hang on.
What kind of bard has a 0 in charisma?
I know, right? A bard
Bad
that I
one.
didn't set up myself. I just got a auto sheet for me. I mean, what? Oh my god, I rolled to myself again. I rolled a 21. Why does this keep happening to me?
21.
You're the DM, you don't have to show us your rolls. But...
The girl makes it. She does. She's not vanished.
Well, her father is for one moment. It's like, yeah.
Little girl, tell me about your parents. Well, my mum was a turtle, and my dad was
Never
living in another
around.
realm.
Yeah, he was never around.
The father is banished to a realm of a salt lake that has a very clear surface, the reflective lake.
Okay. Anything else you want to do?
Oddly specific.
I know, I'm just saying where the father is in case he was thinking where he is banished to.
Okay.
And then I will just move up the stage, I guess. Oh no, I'll move next to Joe.
Okay.
Fuck off.
Next is Hecate.
Hello. Right. Silence is down. Okay, so I'm not going to attack the little girl because that seems too easy. Going to move. Going to move
Wow!
forward.
Where's
like,
the challenge?
So what you're saying is you would attack her if she was a challenge.
Yeah.
Does he gently like hand her a dagger and go, "Oh no, she's got a dagger now."
Eldritch blast to the face. I'll
She's home.
just double Eldritch blast to your one at the front, the mother.
The turtle. Okay.
Yes, the turtle. Oh,
Can
dear,
we
the
not-
turtle.
Oh,
I don't have stats for the turtle. Hang on. Is it turtle or tortoise?
this Pokeball's
It's tortoise and it's a challenge rating 2.
Are you
No,
attacking my
that's-
tortoise?
I think that's giant tortoise.
Should I not be attacking the tortoise?
It's
I
just
don't-
Why would you attack the tortoise?
Is it just a regular tortoise or a giant tortoise? I'm confused.
Let's
it's
just
just a
go
regular
with
tortoise.
giant tortoise.
No, let's not just go. Why would I turn it into a giant tortoise? I tried to remove her from the combat by turning her into something that's slow and useless so that we didn't have to kill her and she wouldn't be in the combat, but instead
mean-
you're going to attack her.
If she's a tiny tortoise, then I think it would 11 damage do the trick. I mean,
I think 11 damage probably would kill a tortoise, yeah.
okay. So she's a person again.
Yep.
Her husband is gone and her daughter is holding her.
Oh,
Any extra damage would spill over, but to be
Does she
honest,
need to make a dexterity save for landing on her daughter?
I will make the save. Fine.
Can I make evils at Hecate for fucking over my plan?
Yeah,
I would like to
I
join
give
you
him
on
a
that.
dirty look too.
No.
Hecate, I just
I-
removed that person from the combat and you've put them back in. Are you working with them? Are you one of them? Secret Ogre Man!
you know that bashful thing people do when they like kind of go, oh no guys, where they like kind of put their
Oh,
foot into the
jeez.
ground. Oh jeez, sorry Rick, that thing.
I'm sorry, mister.
I'm doing that towards you and batting my eyelids behind my mask.
Wonder what sort of woodland creature I should turn you into.
Okay. Next up.
A bird.
Or do you want to do anything else, Hecate?
No.
And next up is Mother Joe.
Mother Joe is gonna move up the stage to here and say to the mother and daughter, "Are you willing to talk now, or do we have to do more fuckery with you?" And Joe will hold an action to... Joe will hold an action to polymorph again, I guess. Which means I'd waste the spell slot. No, you know what? I'm not going to hold an action. I am going to dodge,
Okay.
and that'll be the end of my turn.
Okay. Dank, Gwyn, are you still playing for Dank? Sean?
I mean, I can.
I don't know how that works. I barely
I've got
know
a
how-
rough idea. I'm just going to have a look through his stuff, see what he's got. Just give me a sec.
Nosy bastard.
What does that one do?
Ooh, 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 ooh.
Ooh,
What does the macro
thing
do?
I can't. Where's the content button?
Just click it.
No, because I'm not doing it right now. I'll hold an action, I think.
Ooh.
Yeah, he'll hold a... Okay, that doesn't do what I thought I did. He'd just wait it out, see what happens, I guess. He wouldn't be hostile.
Yeah, okay. Next up is the mother's turn, Janice. And
Does she respond to my pleas for sanity?
well, you know that music is illegal, and you guys kind of came barging in, telling them to stop. So,
I mean, we were pretty specific that what they were doing was robbing poor people.
so
Unless they couldn't hear us over the music, I guess.
she puts her hand on her daughter's shoulder, and she says,
Counter
"Run
spell.
away!" And she
No.
casts a spell.
Yeah, I'll counter spell. 5th level, because that's all I have.
Okay, yeah, you counterspell greater invisibility at 4th level.
Oh.
Okay.
So she just puts her hand on her daughter, and she goes, num num, and Joe goes, no. I said, oh,
And then
just trying to save my child.
And then she also gives her daughter a bardic inspiration. She says, "Well, then you would have to fight yourself. Good luck, little one.
Well, you're on your own, love.
They're gonna strip you naked and drag you out of here. Good luck. Have fun." Okay, Gwyn.
What sort of adventure party does she think we are?
Good luck, have fun.
EGFF.
How many rounds is the guy gonna be going for?
10 rounds. I don't
Unless somebody
know,
breaks John's concentration.
which they might as well try, you know, I have luck here.
Okay, I'm gonna try and persuade them because we're obviously not with the police.
You could be
That what they
undercover
were
police.
doing was, pardon?
You could be undercover police, technically.
Okay, I'm going to lower the katana that's in my hand. I'm also going to put down my quiver. And I'm going to say, we don't mean you harm. We're not here through law. We're here to enjoy the performance. But what you're doing is immoral, and we can't stand by it. You are robbing these people. That little girl has nothing. She was performing on the street with her family to earn enough gold to come here, and you're robbing her. This isn't right.
Okay, make a persuasion check.
Oh, I clicked the wrong P.
Yup.
Give me a sec.
I was gonna say, what? How do you have so good persuasion? Okay.
It's alright.
Oh, it's a shame. Shame you weren't allowed to keep your original role. Actually, The original roll was better, despite the fact you got less of a bonus to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. As a reaction, she's gonna do cutting words on your persuasion roll.
Oh dear.
Is that really doable? Oh.
Yeah, making it 13 instead. And then she passes. I think I'm supposed to roll the thing before I know if she passes or fails, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't take a bard point away from her for that.
Anyway. So
So
yeah,
I'm-
she just kind of says, we have nothing either, and they don't give us anything.
Well, then maybe you should start charging for tickets, dumbass.
No, well, the father guy's
Yeah,
banned.
I'd pick up my quiver, draw my bow, and ready an arrow. Not that it makes an effect, but just flavor-wise.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so the father is still banished, I guess.
Oh yeah, he's still vanished. He just stays there. In a very wide, mountainous lake that reflects the sky.
Okay, and the little girl, she will start running into the back of the theater. So did you hold an action, Sean, or did you just want to intimidate
No, I
them?
used my action to check. It was more. I free actioned picking up my bow and an arrow from the quiver that I dropped.
Actually, before she would run away, she would try to cast a spell again.
I've already used counterspell. Denk could possibly counterspell it.
Alright. Wrong sheet.
Well, it's fine. If you do
Where is it?
counterspell, you cancel a second level.
Yeah.
You cancel a second level sleep spell. And then she starts running away. And she uses her bonus action to also... She also uses her bonus action to give her mother bardic inspiration. Because bards. Alright, next up is John.
Wasn't her mother already inspired? Oh no, her mother was a tortoise. Never mind.
It was the dad.
Yep.
Do I still see that little girl, or do I need to move up a bit?
No, she's just behind the curtains.
I will try to move to see her. Is that to climb up? Is that double movement, or is it like
No, that's
easy?
okay.
Do I see her?
Yep.
I will cast Halt on her.
Oh, thank God.
Okay, can you click it?
Yeah. It's
Can you
command.
click it?
The command is Halt.
Wisdom save.
I could
She
say
passed
like,
your wisdom save last time.
no, she passed the charisma save.
No, she passed the wisdom save as well when you told her to approach. See? Bitch is
No, that
wise.
was the
Yeah, that
sword.
was not the same girl, but it was the same
Oh.
character sheet. But it
Little
was not the
girls
same
are
girl.
immune to your charms. That's so
Damn
creepy.
it! I can never be a pedophile.
Wow. Okay, there's implying and then there's that.
Like there's
yeah.
subtle, and then there's a sledgehammer.
I'm sorry, did you say sluttle?
There's sluttle. And then there is the sledgehammer.
There's sluttle.
I'm sorry, I had a mouthful of drink.
Was it like whiskey or?
Maybe I do have a whiskey pipe.
You little sluttle.
Stop there, you little slut. Yeah, that's
Again,
not
John, you don't... it's just... Oh, God.
I'm heavy-handed much.
Like a sledgehammer to the face.
Oh
I'm not subtle, unfortunately.
boy.
So whose turn is it? Why aren't they taking it?
Heck it.
I believe it's my turn.
I was just waiting for you guys to finish.
No problem.
Oh, you should have interrupted us. We'd have been there forever.
So the mother is still alive and kicking,
Oh,
or
yeah.
is the daughter? Okay, cool. going to politely hit her for 2 Eldritch Blasts.
Okay.
Boop. Boop.
Wait, you get 2 Eldritch Blast? Why have you only been firing 1?
Because I fired 2 last time as well, but I missed one.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
one was a 9.
Alright, okay. So yeah,
You say you cheat to roll 2.
you hit her in the shoulders with your 2 blasts.
I hit her. Cool.
Dude, chill.
Okay. Anything else?
How's she looking?
Alive and kicking.
Oh, wow, she must be tanky. Cool. No more things other than, looking meek and bashful as usual, and passing turn.
Okay, Mother Joe.
Well, I'm not going to waste any more spells on turning these people into animals that are actually not able to kill us. Because people just fuck that up.
Wow,
What?
passive aggressive much.
Get in melee. You're a barbarian.
Just like a real mother.
Joe. Oh God, Joe really doesn't want to hit the kid. Joe will approach the mother and say, "Lay down your arms, call your child back, and let's discuss this like adults." And she is going to hold an action to booming blade with a mop if the bitch doesn't do as she's told.
Whoa.
Dank. Sean, do you want to do anything?
Yeah,
Do you just want to skip Dank? I mean, that's fine with me. Like, he is just...
I
looking at
don't
the
think
piano.
he's
It's just
do much
a
because,
counter
like,
machine.
yeah, like, Dank would go up, okay, but actually, what's the thing that does the stuff again?
I think it's the Jigamabob.
No, that's the what's it. If he casts haste this turn, does he get another another action, or?
The same thing, yes. He can also, as he often does, twin spell haste.
They could cast haste on himself and somebody else.
There's no one that would benefit from a twin spell, though.
I mean, would you like to be 60 feet?
You guys have played enough with him. What do you think he'd do? Because in my head, he'd make his way up to her and intimidate.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what he would do. It's kind of what I did, but I didn't really roll intimidation, so I wanted to hold an action.
So I guess he moves 5 feet to there.
Hello, Poppet.
Twin spells haste on me and him, I guess. Does anyone else object to that? I'm not
No.
sure.
No, man.
No, that's
Up to you.
fine.
So, twin spell and juice, wherever the fuck that is.
Twin
I
spell
have-
the Jews.
Yeah, I get it. You don't have to click it. I get it.
So, and then he gets 60 feet of movement and he gets another action, right?
Yeah, you said you were
That makes it
gonna
actually-
intimidate.
Yes, he would. I feel like that's what he would do.
No, I
Stand
agree.
down now or smash your head in.
Oh dear.
That is the worst
That was
intimidation. Did you
fucking-
accidentally roll from Gwyneth's sheet? What the fuck?
No, that's actually, is it? Yes, it probably is.
+2 charisma?
Give me a sec.
I thought he had higher charisma than that.
I think I rolled from my own sheet. Let me just double
I
check
mean-
that.
It's okay because... Oh, well, you can roll it again from Dank's sheet. I mean...
Yeah,
she does have
because
She
he's
rolled
got a
six.
+8. He
Good
has
lord.
a +8.
Yeah, I was about to say, that's a bit more that I was expecting. So I don't see Dank having an intimidation of +2.
Alright, so she's quite intimidated, and as Dank runs up to her, she drops to the floor, and she just sits there and she looks at him, and she is quite scared. But you do see, Joe, that she's preparing to cast another spell at him.
As
And you held an action, right?
I did, I held an action to hit her. That's the thing, is it'll be using my reaction, but if she's gonna cast a spell, I think I'd use my held action, not a counter spell. So I am going to hit her with Booming Blade. And you say she dropped to the ground, so is she prone?
No, she's just sitting. She's not all the way like on the floor flat. She's just
I
sitting
think
on
that
her
still
butt.
counts, doesn't it?
Hmm?
Is it being
Yeah,
sat on the
yes,
ground
there's a-
prone?
Would it be easier if Dank used his last spell slot and
Depends if a 16 misses as to whether this is important or not.
No,
if
it
she's
hits.
prone, I'd have advantage. Oh, okay.
A 16
no,
hits.
no, I clean.
Clean. It's not a lot of damage, but fuck, it'll do. Damp
Okay.
bludgeoning damage.
I guess fucky bullshit.
Okay, I mean, she's not very intelligent, and she was gonna try to do Hold Monster on Dank. But she fails because...
What levels hold monster?
Oh, 5th. But I don't think it
So-
works because Dank is not a monster.
No. Whole monster works on people too.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's one of
It's
those weird
just-
ones, isn't it?
So what
just
did
so
I
that it
need
can
to
work on
roll?
things.
Charisma check, DC 15,
Yeah.
if I'm remembering correctly.
Ooh.
No, it succeeds.
Oh, it says it's 11, but it's 15.
Oh,
Okay.
No. The he would then have to do a wisdom check. So he failed to count a spell,
Oh, okay.
so he loses that spell
Okay.
slot as well as the other spell slots,
Yeah,
and then the spell is
and-
cast.
he has to make a wisdom.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you select his token and then click the pink wisdom next to DC 11, he is
Blech.
held.
Yeah, it needs to be DC 15.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Okay, so
Yeah,
Dank is
15, 11,
tells.
isn't it?
Dank is held. He's paralyzed for the duration, and then she
As she
will...
moves, she'll take extra damage from the booming blade.
Oh yeah, she'll take the damage. She doesn't care.
It's only
She's-
9.
She's
thunder.
getting away from there. She still thinks that either you're attacking her because he's a monster or you're there to arrest her. And she starts bolting it this way.
I've lost my reaction because I used it to hold an action.
Mm-hmm. Gwyn?
What sort of mother leaves her child? You're a monster.
So I can light this bitch on fire and it'll still be non-lethal, but I can't shoot her with an arrow and be non-lethal.
Yes.
How is lighting her on fire non-lethal?
Melee weapon.
Because it's a melee
Damage.
weapon.
Oh, okay.
That's what I was saying. Like, it doesn't make sense in my head. So I got 60 feet of movement. Is that correct?
You bonus
believe
action
so.
dash?
Twin
From
spell
haste.
haste.
Oh, right. Yeah. Yeah, so you would...
I was just checking if I had 60 feet of movement.
I mean, I
Which
think
you
it
should.
is for haste.
Alright, then, as she goes, she'd pick up the katana lying on the floor and throw a bow over, like, her shoulder. And trying to be as non-lethal as you can with a flaming short sword. Swing.
For 9 damage.
Yes.
Okay.
And can I attack again with the sword with haste?
Do you get to attack? I think so.
You can get an additional attack.
I'm not very
Yeah,
familiar
yeah.
with the haste.
You
thing.
can't cast 2 spells, but you can do 2.
Alright.
And you miss her. Is that your go?
Yeah.
Okay, this one is still banished. The girl, she just keeps running. And there is like a back door here, and she starts running this way. So she came from there, right? No, up here. So that's 15, 30. And then she casts invisibility on herself.
Do I hear her casting a spell?
You don't see her.
Do I hear casting a spell?
I think you need to be able to see the target.
I'm not
He's not asking for counterspell. I
Oh.
think he just wants to know if he knows she's casting invisibility.
Is invisibility like a sound-related spell or not?
I think it's verbal.
Quite a few spells are verbal and somatic, very few are just somatic.
Hang on. Let me quickly see. Oh yeah, it's also verbal.
I
so
need
I guess
2
you-
secs because it started raining and I've got to get my uniform off the lawn.
Okay, it's good. But yeah, I guess you could maybe
He's a
hear
Girl
her.
Scout.
Depends on how the door is closed and if she's muted. But you would hear her maybe casting this.
Can I make an Arcana check to recognize that she's casting invisibility?
I guess. Why are you being such a?
It's John.
Yes,
Well, if it
may
makes
make
any better
an
sense,
Arcana
I roll to myself first, which I rolled a natural 20, so I'm gonna roll on that one. Yeah, 24.
check. Okay, yeah, you would probably know that she casts an invisibility on herself.
And not worth it.
Yeah, that's the girl's turn. So now it's your turn.
I will shout to the girl. We're not guards. We're just here to stop you from stealing. But if you leave, you're not gonna see your mother again.
Make a persuasion check.
Sounded more intimidation to me.
Okay, yeah, well, I mean,
You leave, you're
I
not
mean,
going to
it
see
It
doesn't
them.
started as
matter.
persuasion and then it turned into. Make an intimidation check.
You know I mean it. I'm a crazy guy who's going to kill people.
Yeah, but you can't
Oh,
do shit
no.
against little girls.
Yeah,
They
but I
were
can do
weak.
something against her mother.
You move
I
there.
am going. Yeah, I'm still there. I'm gonna cast a spell on the wife
Okay.
thing.
Put a spell on you.
Wisdom save. Boop.
She has inspiration.
Good call. I need to roll freaking. No, because it's the girl, it's only d6. So she can make it.
A
Actually,
6
if I
would
roll
make
6,
me.
I can
A
make it.
6 could make it, so she can.
Yeah, she feels.
So close. She takes 28 necrotic damage.
Okay.
If she's dead, I'm sorry.
She's not dead.
Oh, that's good. I'm gonna stab her then.
But she's not she's not attacking you guys. She's quite a high level character, but she's not attacking you back, or she keeps
But she's
failing.
fleeing, and that's no good. Stabby stab.
Yeah, you do another 5 damage.
Yeah.
That's your turn.
Yeah.
Take it.
Hello. So, she doesn't seem to be taking an awful lot of damage, right?
Well, at this point, she's looking like she's quite hurt.
Okay. Are we looking to just down her here?
Probably.
Cool.
Most of us are doing non-lethal except for John.
Yeah.
Well, I did not lethal with the sword.
Cool. I will non-lethally Eldritch Blast her face.
It's a range
That
attack.
doesn't work, okay?
Neither hit.
Nope.
Good thing you can't shoot for shit.
And with that, I will end my turn.
Okay. Mother Jaw.
I will... just 1 second. I want to quickly look at this spell. Now that you can see within range, I can't see the little girl. Okay, not a problem. How are the audience looking? Do they still seem to be mesmerized?
They're
or
leaving. They're straight up leaving. Some of them
They're
have
leaving all
taken.
their possessions?
No, some of them have taken their stuff back, but Flora still has a bunch of their stuff as well.
Okay, I'm going to cast Phantasmal Force on the mother
Okay.
to make her think that, something... Make her think that... Oh, wait, it's 5 foot... Oh,
Hello.
number of your choice that is no larger than 10 foot cube. I'm going to make her think that she is in a large electric cage that is sending little shocks against her.
Okay.
So, like a cage has just risen up around her and it's electrocuting her.
Okay. Oh, I roll to myself. I keep rolling to myself.
Hello?
And
Now would be you've used
she already used the
inspiration.
bardic, yeah.
Damn.
Hello?
Okay, so
Yeah, we can hear you,
hello,
Tom.
Hello.
Ah, okay.
Sorry, we're trying to play a game, Tom.
Yeah, a game for which we stayed inside for.
Yeah. How dare you have a life outside of D&D?
Okay, well, she now believes that she is inside a tiny 10-foot cage with electric borders.
And it does 3 psychic damage to her.
She thinks it's electrical.
Yeah.
Okay, Denk, it's actually your go.
Give me a brief summary of what the fuck's going on.
You're
Um,
paralyzed, and she hasn't been making concentration checks for old person.
Right, I will make a con save.
I only just realised, sorry.
What the pair war?
She has to make like 3 or 4, I think.
My 28 was for DC.
Are we being attacked by children?
One of them is, but the child has bested John at every attempt to.
That child bested me once.
Good.
Twice, actually.
Am I good, or do I need to
Yeah,
make one more?
no, you're fine.
Yeah,
no,
you make all of them, I think.
Yeah,
Denk
okay.
is still paralysed.
Do I need to make a save?
No. I
At
think
the end of your turn, you make a save, I think.
Yeah, it's this
Okay.
spell. You're under the effect of this spell.
Oh, wow. I'm definitely going to do that.
Sounds like Denk just shit
Wait,
himself.
paralyzed counts as incapacitated, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you need to make a Constitution saving throw.
No, if he's incapacitated, haste ends.
Oh,
I
jeez.
have no third levels left. What's happened?
You've been doing
Counter
counter spell a lot.
spell,
That's been very helpful.
Please.
Yeah,
also
all
beat
three
some
of them,
children.
basically all 3 of the opponents that you were fighting are bards, and they keep trying to cast spells, and everyone is counterspelling them. That's basically the rundown of what's been happening. That's why
Okay,
everyone is
cool.
still at full health, even though they have fucking good spells.
Sorry, Fampy.
Please continue. I'll read gifts and then I'll know what's going on.
Alrighty.
I've only posted a couple.
You
Okay.
use 2 counter spells and 1 haste, and I just realized when he got paralyzed, haste would have dropped and I wouldn't have gotten my turn.
So Denk wouldn't have had a turn. You won't get your turn this time.
Okay.
Oh, sad. Anyway, so the Phantasmal Force, does she get to make a new save at the end of her turn or something?
I think so, yeah. She can make an investigation check to discern that it's not real. Investigation check on my spell save DC. Realizes it's an illusion and the spell ends.
Nope.
Uh,
She believes that she is trapped in a tiny electric cage.
Cool. I will. Oh no, it's on my turn. I think I do the damage. I don't
So
know.
next
I've
is
got to read all
Gwyn.
that shit.
So you just skip your turn, or?
Yeah, I'm stunned because haste ended.
Oh yeah, okay. So the man is still banished. That's the man down here, Denk, for the record. He was banished. He's not
Okay.
here. The girl, she'll just continue to dash away, basically. John.
Hold on.
Oh, wait, was Janice supposed to take damage? Another 3 psychic damage again?
Yes.
Or?
No, I don't think so. I think it does it on my turn.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so the little girl is obviously not coming back because I'm so persuasive with children. I'll come into melee and I'll stab her.
Lethally?
Non-lethally.
You miss.
I miss.
Well, that's about as non-lethal as you can get.
Indeed, I will stab her again with my other dagger.
And you hit her. And that's a spiritual weapon?
Yeah, that's a spiritual weapon.
Okay.
Can't say if she can fail basic ones.
Is it horrible that I want to give these guys like 500 gold pieces?
So, okay, Dank is no longer whole person.
They rob from the rich, they rob from the poor. Have some more money.
Yeah, but I feel bad for wailing on them when, like, they said they have nothing as well. I was like, oh,
We'll pay their
shit,
medical
I feel
bills.
horrible.
Yeah, I'll heal them back to full HP, no charge.
Non-lethal Eldritch Blast to the
Is that a
non-lethal
thing?
area of the face.
No, it's not a thing.
Can't
And
only-
you can't be lethal.
fire an Eldritch Blast off to their face. 9 damage, that will kill them. Oh wait, I'm up
It's
for
20.
that. Oh shit!
She's basically on the edge of going down. She's still up.
Cool.
Mother Jaw.
Mother Joe will run up and non-lethally with the mop, do a figure 8 on the floor, and then she will bop with the mop. Alright, can I do a non-lethal booming blade? I don't think I can.
Does anyone else appreciate the fact that Joe's inhabiting a woman's body and has a mop?
That's
Oh,
very
wow.
sexist. He had the mop beforehand. So 23 for 10 non-lethal
I mean-
damage.
Coming from you, that's a compliment. Oh wow, that's so sexist. I like it.
Okay, anything else?
It wasn't meant that way, but okay.
No, but her thing, if she... why does it say spiritual weapon retreat? Oh, because it's not mine. Her cage will also shock her again.
Oh, and the shock damage, can you re-roll that, or is it the same?
Oh, no, I'll re-roll it again. It's only 1d6.
What's the 6?
it-
What's
it
the,
did
wait,
it,
what's the
sorry.
6 damage for?
Huh?
Oh, that's
Psychic
the
damage
psychic
is
damage.
the page. Yeah.
She's dead. The psychic damage kills her. Or is that also non-lethal psychic damage?
I don't think I can do non-lethal psychic damage. That will kill her.
Well, wow, I'm supposed to be the one who kills her, guys. Come on.
We'd agreed before.
Dank, you wanna do anything?
I mean, they make saving throws as normal, except the DMs don't bother with them.
Yeah, I mean, I'll make a saving throw for her on her turn.
I was going to say it's up to Vampy if she wants to have saving throws for the character.
Although I don't have saving throws set up in this character sheet, but I will. I will make them. This will be a thing.
Whoever keeps pinging the little girl, she's invisible. We can't see her.
I'm muted. Oh fucking hell. We can't see her. She's gone.
She's
I saw her.
she's behind the stage and also invisible.
Okay.
There's like a hallway behind the stage that she went into.
Dank will turn to Hecate. Right, Hecate, I learned a trick from the other guys the other day.
Right.
I'll cast a spell on you and you've got to trust me, yeah?
Okay.
Okay? I'll polymorph him into a giant ape.
I mean,
Okay.
the combat's kind of almost over, but
I mean, the one guy is banished, the other one is
No,
dead,
I'm
and the
joking,
other one is
I'm
gone.
joking. Dink will hold. Dink will hold. Disintegrate if anybody tries to kill him or hurt him.
you realise that will use up the spell slot even if nobody attempts to hurt you.
Dink
That's
will
how
hold
holding a
a
spell works.
firebolt cantrip.
Kind of new to this whole spellcaster thing, aren't you, John?
Oh, sorry, I'm
That's okay, man.
a bit frazzled. That will be my go. I'll wait to see if anybody tries to kill me.
Okay.
Yep.
Next up, Janice needs to make a death save. She succeeds.
Nice.
Next, Gwen.
Damn, nearly got back up on her feet.
Okay. Could I free action tie her hands and then action give her a potion?
Is she the only one that sees the cage?
That would have dropped by now,
Oh,
but
okay.
yeah, it's just an illusion, but to her it's real.
Yeah, you could tie her hands, sure. She's unconscious.
Well, I mean, I wanted to know if I could do both because I don't want to leave her bleeding out on the.
No, leave it to me. I'll do it. I'll do it.
I'll shocking grasp her back to life.
I want to.
Fine.
No. I am going to dat on her.
Okay. She gets back up. She coughs a little.
What? She gets back up already.
Well, I mean, she put a healing potion in her mouth.
Alright, she gets health back. She doesn't get back up on her feet though, right?
How does that work though? Because for
Well,
players, that's how it works.
Use an action.
Yeah, we
use
don't-
potion to heal
but
back
she
It
up.
has to be on her turn. She'd get up.
Oh yeah, okay.
She's
Really?
still prone.
Yeah, she's still prone. Yes, she doesn't like she gets up. I mean, like she wakes up. I'm sorry.
Okay.
The man is still
Um,
banished. Oh, you want to do anything else? I'm sorry.
Yeah. I just sort of wanted to say sorry. My friend got ego. Yeah.
What?
As in, he's saying that in character.
Gwyn would be apologizing for whoever blasted her face off.
Oh right.
That would be Joe.
That would be me.
Oh.
Whoops.
Oh.
The one that kept saying do non-lethal damage, do non-lethal damage was one.
Stabbed her too many times.
Okay.
Well, in all fairness, you wouldn't have seen what killed her. He would have gently hit her on the head, and then like half a second later, she'd go, "Ah!" and then kill over.
Okay, anyone with a passive perception higher than 11 would hear that something invisible is actually moving back this way to kind of see what's going on. And she sees that her mother is unconscious, and she actually runs over, and she
Focus now.
drops her invisibility. That's 30 feet exactly. She drops her invisibility and she casts Healing Word, which is not set up correct. Because
The mother is alive now.
yeah, but she's still unconscious, or she's still laying on the floor, and the girl is just
Yeah.
worried about her mother. So, but it's not set up correctly.
Is the child trying to kill Dank?
No, she'd run to her.
It
mother.
is. Kill it.
Okay.
Hang on, let me just.
Dank, punch the child.
Is this how this whole thing started? Did you make me punch someone?
No, they were charming people out of the money pool and rich people alike.
Yeah. We made you punch a piano.
Yeah.
That's lit. I was like, do you guys think Dank would punch a piano if I asked him to?
Yeah, I said you wouldn't even think about it. You wouldn't even question it.
Yeah, like, sure, whatever.
Let's
Oh.
see.
What you did miss though, Tom, was me turning the
Nope. Why is-
bard woman that we just killed into a tortoise, and Hecate decided the best thing to do next was to kill the tortoise. It's like, no, that's my plan.
Fucking tortoises are terrifying. They're a bird's worst enemy, man.
It's not letting me drag it up.
Actually,
Anyway, that we're kind of out of
technically,
combat at this stage. She also puts a little bit of juice into her mom.
Okay.
Okay, John? She's just sitting
I
there,
just
not invisible anymore, staring at you
I
guys.
got this image of like her pulling a juice box out of her lunch pack and giving it to her mom.
Yeah, she would probably do that. Mom, come back.
Did you say we're out of combat or?
Yeah, you guys are out of combat.
Okay.
Shall Divinity preserve life and give her half hit points up to 75.
Oh, okay. Maybe we should question her first, John, before you start
Too late,
reviewing.
it was my turn. I
It's
present her my
out of
symbol
combat.
of. I present her my holy symbol and I say, heal up the fuck up.
John, shut the fuck up. We need to question them. If we're here healing them, why would they answer us? We need to have leverage.
Oh my god, guys, that was the best show I've ever seen.
I know, that's what. Wait, their show? Yes, the music was wonderful.
Yeah.
The part where you robbed the poor people, not acceptable.
Well, we just want to perform and be famous and make so much money, and there's no way we can do that here. Well, they would say in
Why didn't
Sylvan.
you leave?
You steal money. You steal money. Stop doing that.
Can we say that John's translating for us so we don't
Yeah,
have
Yeah,
that
I
every
I
time?
will definitely
What
do
did
that.
they say? Okay, they said.
Yeah.
The thing is, with taking the money, using your powers, I mean, look at us. We're fucking shiny golden gods. Don't swear when you translate it for the child. But we don't use our powers to get wealth. We use our powers to fuck up giant, massive monsters. I mean,
And people occasionally.
if you're going to take money from the wealthy, fair enough. That's your thing. As long as they're, bad people. What about, I mean, that sweet old lady. she looked wealthy, but dear God, she probably did charity work or knitted sweaters for homeless cats. I don't know. But these are people that you don't know. These are people that appreciate your music and you're robbing them. Why not ask for donations? And the ones that refuse, rob them. That way, you know, people that can give and will give how much they can. People that won't give, get shivved in the back or something. You get what I'm saying?
Yes, I make a persuasion check.
Do I get assistance from John? Because John's probably translating and taking out some of the weird shit that I'm saying.
Yeah.
I am taking some of the weird
He's
shit.
censoring everything you say.
Yeah,
Persuasion is my
also
worst.
Guidance.
+0.
Plus guidance?
But
Plus
actually,
guidance.
her
Do I
rolling,
get 1d11?
her rolling higher than you, she actually sees the higher meaning behind what you're saying. And
Oh.
she kind of looks over to where her husband is not. He's still disappeared.
He probably
Then
would
as soon as I
appear by
cast
now.
guidance, he like, oh yeah, I'll
Yeah,
cast
guidance
guidance.
is a
And
constant
husband appeared.
Boop. He appears. And yeah, you kind of persuade them to do better. And you also see Merlin, who I don't have a token for, so I will just use one of the tokens that Matt used. Boom. And he kind of runs up. Yeah, I know, it's a scary token. Shut up. This is the only one that I have not used. I also have Vlad's token for some reason. And
Bloody.
Bloody day.
and yeah, he kind of takes them away. And
Wait. Where are you
Oh.
taking them?
oh, I will take them to the back room where we will take them to the authorities behind the opera. Because
Why?
you know, doing opera is still illegal. But we will take them to the authorities from this opera house to, you know, negotiate. Maybe they do pay us a little
Can I
little.
Insight check him to see if he's actually
Yeah.
on the level? Because this sounds dodgy as fuck.
I want to join that.
Yeah.
I would like to as well.
Oh no, he just works. He works for the opera, and you know he was charmed before, so now he comes running up to kind of. Because he also announced before they started performing that these were new performers at the opera house. I did say
actually,
that.
you may have said that. Yeah, no, yep. I remember you clearly saying that.
So yeah.
How
Sean?
I'm just thinking.
It's worth announcing when that happens.
Yeah, no, it's relevant to this. Could we say we're taking these people into our own custody and like take them out of the city with us and then let them do bad things and rob like bandits and shit? I don't know.
Yeah, let's let
Like, I don't want them to
Rob-
go to
Rob
the
stuff.
authorities.
Yes.
where we live.
Let's turn them loose in the wilds of Vasselheim, where there are giant.
Well,
fucking
no, not like
hydrographs. I
forgot
You're
we
right.
teleported here.
I can
think
get us back.
let's leave them to the authorities here. You know, the
But
natural
what if
order.
they get like fucking executed or something?
Well,
Wait,
that's
what
their
is-
own lookout.
What's the punishment for music?
No. They're not turning them over to those authorities. They're turning them over to the illegal underground authorities. You know, honor amongst thieves type dealio. Am I right? Arthur? Merlin.
Merlin, yes. Yeah.
Lancelot?
We don't want to turn them over to the. No, that's a bad idea. No.
I
We'll
get you.
have a good word with them and discuss maybe some other paychecks. I mean, I also want a bigger paycheck for the work that I do here. I mean, I keep up this entire fucking mansion.
So you're gonna take their stolen money to pay yourself?
No, they're gonna use the money from the entrance fee to pay more equally instead of unequal.
Okay.
Is the money that was taken? I know some of it was taken back, but is it going to be returned?
And you see Flora looking at the pouch with the gold in it, and she just holds it out up to you like, here. I don't want the money. I just want a good life. And she just stares at you with the big eyes, and she holds the
Aw.
bag out to you, John.
I'm sure the next few
Really?
minutes of your life are going to be fantastic. After that, you're on your own, love. You know, do the crime, do the time. She doesn't understand me. Translate, John.
I translate to the
gonna
best of my
insight to see if this child
possibility
is
of
evil.
conveying the true meaning of what Joe means without any of his sarcasm and passive aggressiveness. Which
I
basically
think I
means
will
nothing.
have a better life. I want to make songs one day, just like our princess.
Yeah, is your princess by chance Silvora?
Oh yes, yes, Princess of Ravenstar, yes.
Well, I have this ticket that was given to me by her, so you keep it.
Really?
Yes.
What? I don't know what to say. It's so like, and she just smells it, and she's like, I think I can smell her perfume, but it's probably just sweat or
That's
something.
creepy.
Yeah.
She don't normally smells like monster guts, but yeah.
I have these naked portraits that I had some of my skeletons draw after giving her a bath. Would you care for the no, I don't really say that.
Say that to me, I will not
I don't.
translate that. Okay, is everything done?
Yeah, that's basically the end. Yeah. So
Okay, so
Merlin takes
let's.
them to the appropriate people for this case.
I don't know how about you guys, but I still feel very hungry. I think we should go get some pastries. Maybe some birdseed as well.
Yeah, that's basically the end. And after the contract, Merlin would have returned for you guys. So he basically takes them to whoever is in charge, and he returns to you guys, and he says, "Well, I have 2 spell slots left. One to get me to Vesselheim, and one to get me back here. So we going?"
I mean,
Well,
I really
only
want to
you-
get some pastries, and I can get us all back
Nope,
anyways.
let's get going. Because I look fabulous, and while I look fabulous, Gwyn, girl, let's go rock the city. We need to pick up Silver, and we can go, I don't know, out on the town. have a
Oh
few
yeah, that's
drinks.
smart. Bring Silver with you to Verona.
No, not to Verona, in Vasselheim. Gwyn, and why do you sound all funny? Gwyn!
What? What?
Wait. Vasselheim! Some drinks, dear!
Yes, I
Excellent.
guess.
Is the market still open? Maybe could I go to the pastries, get
It's
some like stale?
It's fucking midnight now. Like the
Oh.
opera is finished. It's midnight.
So no stale donuts?
Denk gives
No.
John like a little pebble. He's like, yeah, suck on this, mate. You'll be right.
I
I'll give
fling
him
the
something
pebble
to
at
suck
Dank's face. It does no damage because Dank has so many ages, but it's like just.
Well, Denk, punch John until he agrees to come with us when we travel back.
I can
Or,
travel
or,
back on
or
my
can I
own.
like disintegrate his arm? Then he can like make it back again. Oh, I'll
I'm
be
out of here. Goodbye.
Counterspell.
Roll
counter
for it.
spell.
Do you say
Roll
roll
for it.
for it? The
How does
lowest
it happen?
level I've got left for counterspell is a level 6.
Oh, I guess it doesn't work. I'll try again. I have a 7th level.
I have a 7th level. I've got 1/8 level left.
It's counter spell chicken. I love it.
And I know what the start of this spell sounds like now because you've cast it twice. See, a smart thing to do there would be like, I cast another spell, I counterspell that. Ha ha ha, it was just a shatter. Ha 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 ha.
I mean, to be fair, you didn't know what I was casting on the first time, so you just trying to hurt me.
Yeah, I didn't even remove the spell slot. I let you travel back on your own.
No, I
Right.
thought it was taking you with me. Just to
Merlin, now that he's gone, you want to go catch a drink? Then we can travel back afterwards. As friends, I'm not coming on to you in any way, shape, or form.
I mean, you're not really my type anyway.
Well, I'm not coming on to you, so why is it an issue?
Never mind. Anyway, so you guys, you head into town. He might take you to some bar somewhere where there is some quiet music played secretly, and
We
everyone
call
has,
the law.
and everyone has a jolly good time.
Jolly good.
Jolly good.
Tell you what,
Everyone
I've
has
a-
a jolly good time.
I have a great invention for you guys. Called a silent disco. Now, what it is if somebody comes into the room, they wouldn't hear anything, but you put a sending stone in each ear that plays music, only the person can hear the music, so you can dance, you can have a good time. But if anyone walked in, the law or anyone like that, they wouldn't hear shit.
We'll
Genius.
be
Patent pending.
millionaires by this time next year.
I think that might actually work really well. You should probably try that, guys.
Well, I was suggesting to you, I don't live here. I wouldn't even want to because my bar isn't here.
Oh, yeah, right.
I'm sorry.
This is a good idea. I will talk about this with my underground pals.
Now, the idea is free. If you make any profit off of it, can you use it to fund a ward spell for the city against John? Just in case I ever wish to come back here.
Yes, I will discuss it with the High Note Committee.
Excellent.
So
You're a
they
good
have,
man,
so they
despite
have-
looking incredibly evil.
basically they have the underground thieves, which is the low-hanging purse, and they have the underground music department, which is the High Note.
I love the fact. I still really love the fact that when put on the spot, the best name I could come up with for a thieves guild was the low-hanging purse. My mind is just so fucked up. It's incredible.
I will tell the High Note Committee. This is an excellent idea. Silent disco. Do not let this man back into the city. Yes, sound like two very good ideas.
Excellent.
And
I
you
would
also
give you
notice
some
that
money,
he,
but,
like Maria, is very fluent in common. And like basically anyone else.
Excellent. Well, I suppose we'd better get going. It's lovely meeting you. Opera was fantastic. It's a shame they were stealing from people.
Oh yeah.
How would John know?
Send my my hugs to Princess Ilfora, okay? And also from Maria, probably.
I don't think she'd appreciate the hugs coming from me, but I will let her know that you wish her to be hugged.
Please do.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and he takes you to the
Who are we
teleportation
hugging?
circle.
Silvara. Oh, where's the teleportation circle?
He takes you just back to the town square, where the teleportation circle is, where you arrived as well, and it's empty. No one is there. It's midnight, and yeah, he ploofs you back into Vesselheim. Where is the teleportation circle in Vesselheim?
There is one.
Yeah, they don't have one. The city's strongly against teleportation.
Okay,
I
where is the
imagine there's
closest
one in Joe's bar.
Like
I
you-
imagine Joe's bar.
Oh, Joe would not have one in his bar. He doesn't break the law. Not in that
Yeah.
way, anyway. We have said before that there are, like, higher-ups have teleportation circles that they use for, like, super secret important missions.
Okay, just
So
for
we could say one of
just
those.
for the ease of the contract, you guys just got teleported somewhere close, and you make it to the city.
That's good.
Thank you, because I'm not going to say, okay, now it takes you guys 2 weeks of travel to go back because you don't have a teleportation circle.
It
Fuck
only
you
takes
guys.
1 week.
Damn you, Romenko!
No, but anyway, yeah, you just, for convenience, you just teleported back. And Silver is there with her Pegasus, and she flies all of you back to the city into safety.
Huzzah!
Huzzah! That's the end of the contract.
Quinn would
Yeah,
give
good
you a
contract.
hug from the little girl.
I'm sorry I missed a lot of that.
It's okay, you got most of the RP part, and then you got my terrible combat, and then you got back after the
I
combat.
missed smashing your piano. I'm really annoyed now.
It wasn't a terrible contract. I mean, the problem is we're very high-level people, and trying to balance for us, I mean, we fuck over everything.
No,
With
it's
our
okay.
flying unicorns.
I mean,
I mean,
like I said,
To
I
be
was...
honest,
Oh.
I didn't want to use my bow or sneak attack just in case I murdered something on accident.
But yeah,
I feel bad that I accidentally murdered her. I just wanted to stop her getting away, and it roasted her fucking brain, which is not good.
yeah. And yeah, I kind of planned, like, if you guys would still be followed, then the troop of street performers would have run away, because they would have seen the guards, and they would have run away. And you could have still found the map and, like, gotten that clue. But then if you were also followed into the theater, you would, instead of fighting the singers, the bards, just find a whole horde of guards that are, like, they have, like, 11 hit points.
Oh yeah,
an AC of
send us
12.
The bandits.
Yeah.
Oh man, those bandits went down so easy.
Yeah, I mean, the whole I tried to kind of make the battle, or the what do you call the combat, kind of also RP oriented, which I think worked out kind of well. You know, they're just trying to go like invisible, get away. They're not really like the father had the most attacking spells. He had like fireball, and I mean the mother had conjure fey, but I don't know how that works. So I just was just like,
Oh,
she
yeah,
also
that's
tries
it.
to get away.
Quickly interrupt. What color do you want for the background of your calendar edition?
Oh, pink.
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 I think Tim is pink, but you can I can give you like a mauvey sort of violet pink, or do you want? Are you happy sharing the same pink?
Pastel. I think that's
Salmon. Salmon pink.
I can give you. Oh, that's a very pale pink.
Hey, Ross.
Hello.
Oh, that's nice.
Did you see my direct message to you?
Uh,
There you go. That's added to the calendar for you.
Okay.
Oh,
I
Is
don't.
it 1 day,
God,
2 days,
why?
3 days?
No.
I don't know.
it would
That
take it
was
be a
the
single day.
first result.
Okay.
You guys left in the morning with the teleportation circle. You walked around the city for the whole day, and then the opera was in the evening. So it was
Cool.
the whole day.
Done.
what
So-
a lovely
And,
days out.
hold
I smashed the piano. I saw a new place. Needed some nice music.
And also, question: I don't know how to do the XP. I mean, you guys didn't make any money. I'm very sorry, but you probably lost quite a bunch of money from the train tickets and the
I mean, I
smashing a
saw the
piano.
It's all
but
about
I
the
mean,
experience for Dink. He can't
It's
count.
It's fine. We spent like 10 gold, maybe 20,
yeah,
30.
something like that. Anyway,
Oh,
but I don't
no,
know
we're
how to do the
bankrupt.
XP for this.
I
I mean, you took down the one lady. She had a challenge rating of like freaking 5 or something.
think it's
Maybe
fair to
just-
say that just as I mean, technically we beat the combats. We beat all
You beat
3
her,
characters.
yeah.
You don't have to kill something to beat it.
Okay.
But I mean, it's not going to be a lot of XP really, but it's worth working out. It'll probably be a few hundred. Do you want me to give you a rough estimate? I can whisper it to you. If you give me challenge ratings of a couple of the things.
Yeah, this was the one, the mother, and but they weren't really
7
fighting
only.
back. So it's like you're looking at them and you're like, well, she has good spells. What the heck? But yeah, they were not really fighting back. They were more defending.
I would say, let me whisper this to you.
And the girl has a challenge rating of 2, and I think
Was there 5 of us, wasn't there?
yeah. And the father has a challenge rating of. Hang on, it's loading. It's loading.
So I have a very embarrassing question. Dan. When I click on the edit button in my character sheet, it brings
You
up.
open a black hole.
I do, yes. I'm stuck. No, I'm in the bio and info section, avatar and whatnot, but I want to get back to the part where I can just increase my level. Is that...
I'm gonna edit, and you probably want to do that in the actual take. Rather
Yeah,
than
this is a
the
fake
fancy thing.
take.
This is the fake take.
Fake take.
Fake take.
Slayer's
but-
fake.
Best take. I want.
Oh yes,
I might
will,
actually get.
I will
you-
return us to the fake take.
Yes, please.
Fake
I think I might
Yeah,
take a screenshot of that and make a thing.
I like it could be like the fucking clones take.
this
There's
is
the
this
Puskins.
is Vladdy's days take.
Yeah.
There you go. I've just whispered something to you, Fampy.
But yeah, Dank, I was like, what would Dank do? And then the bard wasn't standing down, and I'm like, Dank would intimidate her. But how do I do that?
Rolled from the wrong sheet. Got a 9. It was like,
Yeah.
oh, what?
That was
It's just my
that-
suggestion, Fampy. But you have to think about it. You decide. Is there a fake rewards page?
Oh no, I will make one. Hang on.
Mate, you can just all join the other game.
Nope. I will do it like this. I will make a fake rewards page. Hang on, I will drag you all over so you can see my beautiful
If
process.
the rewards page is fake, do we also get fake XP?
Thank you
Yeah.
for making me check the contract page, Hector.
Okay, so the first one is the best puzzle solver.
That's not me putting myself forward for best puzzle
Yeah,
solver. I'm just dragging out.
John, Joe gets that one hands down, I reckon.
And then you have one for freaking most cultural person.
Oh, well, that's clearly
John.
me.
Oh, yeah, I agree. Definitely dank. Oh, my colour's wrong. Who? I'm a snot green, not a horrible toxic green. Had that for this whole contract. Oh no. Most helpful.
Oh, I get to
sorry,
read
sorry,
it.
John. There we go.
What turns everything around that does not move? Don't remember. I'm less than the score.
Thanks for being there. So just a tick for somebody being there. Don't forget to drag your token in as well, Vampy.
Bam, bam.
Remember, and you need to decide how much XP you want to reward.
Oh,
each of the
math puzzle.
teams.
I hate them. I'm glad you had to do that without me.
There's 6.
Oh, the thick.
Tried real hard. I like that. I think we
Denk.
should put that in the tank. In the take.
Get out of my spot, Denk. Why are you in 2 spots? You greedy fucker.
I tried so hard.
And that's okay.
Can't slip past me that easily.
I mean, I always feel like if you're on a contract with 5 people and there's only 4 rewards, then one person gets shafted, and I just sit
That's
there like, why
necessary.
is it me?
Like, it's a bit sad when everyone gets
Are you
removed
still
except-
doing that thing, Ross? But you can't do it.
I've gotten really good at it.
Back in a sec.
It's like paint.
No,
No,
it doesn't
work as well.
It doesn't work. It just draws all over the place.
I had to double take there for a second because I honestly thought he was spray painting, like the spray paint tool in MS Paint.
Well, it's pretty MS Painter in like visual aspects.
How is he doing that?
His computer is broken. He can't do straight lines.
Oh no. Why do you have the same color as me? That's really
I'm
annoying.
just clicking really fast.
Also,
I can
you're
only do dots.
Wait, why do I get votes for most cultural person? Like,
You know the hair. You know how to be a fussy little.
Oh.
Did everyone already vote?
Oh,
I haven't yet.
Yeah, okay. There should be 5 per thingy. Just the
Because I
dots
can't vote
from
for
Hack.
myself.
It's really difficult. I'm trying.
The irony of my vote.
No, thanks for being there.
Oh. Most of the time.
Okay, well, seeing this, you guys, it's just okay. Basically, how I'm gonna do it. Adam suggested 800 HP for the fight, and for this, it's quite even. Kind of like everyone gets one. You guys share. Thanks for being here with Hekit and kind of Denk as well. Thanks for being there, and And
Oh, this also tried really hard that I forgot about.
tried really hard.
Still, I did
It's
really
tried
hard.
really hard.
But yeah, so everyone gets, I guess, 1,000 XP just for like the rewards page as well as the fight.
Oh,
That sounds
That's
like a good,
nice.
that sounds like a good balance, right?
Yeah.
Yay!
Just remember to update your actual sheet, guys.
Yeah, remember to not put it in this sheet, but in the other sheet.
Hang on. How much do you get, Bambi?
I don't know.
Also,
Running
Brilliant,
a
remember
contract.
you owe me 3 gold pieces.
What,
Sounds
level?
good
What
to me,
level
I'll
is
get
this?
it.
Yeah,
you
I'll
what you
update my account.
I'll send the one if you want. I just copy what you get. What you sent me.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Ha! I'm being helpful now. Bonk. Bonk.
So yeah, I really wanted to do one with some riddles.
Oh my god, what the fuck?
No, I don't want to take that. Then I get more XP than you guys. That's stupid.
Shh.
No,
do
I'm
it.
fine. I'm good.
Yuna, I want you to become a full-fledged warlock that can actually do things like, I don't know, catnap.
Ooh, me.
No, I'm asking, like, Silva. Silva can take either a downtime day or XP for this contract.
You could give it to Crystal Dewdrops if you wanted to.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, but the XP would be of an appropriate level, which would be pretty low.
Yeah, her level is like 3 or 4 or something.
Yeah.
Says we're thinking of the thingy, Majug.
I'm doing it.
The what's
It's working!
It's working!
What is working? What's
Straight
that?
lines!
Oh, yay!
A miracle!
I could draw lines, guys.
Okay, I'm just gonna go. Hey guys, I'm just gonna go back over to the fake take. If you guys want to add anything that you feel is missing, that's okay with me. Like
I will add, because the fake take is very empty, I'll create a temple of the gods.
Hey
inside.
Russ.
Yeah.
I mean, I already
You
made
should
Vanessa and
DM
Martin.
Tom with,
with
what
the-
I DM'd you with.
With which and what now?
You should DM Tom with what I sent you.
Oh, yeah.
I'm worried about all these DMs that are flying around. I'm scared.